How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We got more beta tonight. I normally have my Thursday as my day off. There's a couple of days off here and there, but normally that's the time for me to take a break, get some stuff done. But today, dude, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like, man, I should have probably taken a break, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna tough it out. I'm gonna tough it through. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. I want to do more dungeon testing. Dungeons are available. They actually function now. You can random queue them or like hard queue them if you want to run cross faction groups. And that's what I want to do. I want to test hero sets. I want to try new things, mostly class stuff. Play around with more hero specs, you know, try all the different things because they are new stuff that I want to test out. Have Fairlath, it's over for the duels, bro. Are we doing duels on the beta? Or are we doing duels on live? WoW. Because I meant to hit up the EU homies and NA homies because we just need 2 5-man groups and both EU and NA can play beta. So I guess the question is today, is the beta more stable? I messed around with it. It seems more stable. Things should work okay. Hell, even last night I got to do a couple of dungeons that it was like playable. But yeah, I guess the question is it going to be all stable? So yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. I don't really have a good way to start this thing. I'm exhausted, man. I'm exhausted. Last night and over the last couple of nights, I've been up for a good bit, man. So I'm just going to try to move on, not complain, because I don't think you guys are here for that. Yeah, dungeons are up. I'm going to make a group. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. I will figure out what class I want to mess around on the beta. But by the way, the fact that we're in beta, I'm excited for. Just one step towards the release of the expansion. I'm excited for it. Stuff I've been able to play around with in alpha has been a blast. So yeah, I've been very, very excited. I don't know if this song is going to be good. I might switch around. I'm just going to go through some of the newer songs. We'll give it a chance, dude. What's up, Run Survival Hunter? Survivors? Okay. So hunters, I want to play them. There's just not a lot of new changes for hunters, like at all. They got new stuff coming up soon, but nothing new yet. Suddenly thinking Anduin's wife is going to be an elf. You mean the Arathi one? The one with the one you meet in Hollowfall? So they're not really elves, like half elves or whatever. They are Arathi, right? They are Arathi, the elven ear thing. they're not necessarily elves. It probably is one of those things like with them being underground or whatever, they're probably changing in physiology, and that's like a little adjustment. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're elves. They do have an elf though. Like a proper elf is one of the Arathi. He's like the only surviving mage, and there's a whole quest line where he is like an actual like high elf. And you do a whole storyline where they're essentially what they're trying to do is find a way to... I'm not feeling the song at all, dude. They're essentially trying to create a portal. I'm not really feeling this one either. I'm just gonna skip around, dude, if you guys don't care. As sub to my favorite dwarf, me? What? I'm a dwarf? Okay, alright, whatever, I'll take it. No, I meant the elf in the background with animal with a bone. Alarium? I think Shiralian would have a problem with that because he's literally married to her and they literally have a son. But whatever, sure, sure. Alaria? Who? Zalatath? Is that what you mean? No, the Alaria with a bow? Yeah, it's Alaria. That is Alaria Windrunner. There's only one. I'm thinking of like what the poster that they have, right? You're like, oh, the elf with the bow. I'm like, I guess there's a Arathi that have that ear thing that kind of look elfish, but not really. Hold on, let me bring it up. Let me find the poster, man. Hold on. Fine, that one will work. Hold on, downloading it real quick. Let me pull it up the picture real quick. Hold on. Hold on. You mean the one in the middle? That's Alaria. Otherwise, this is Zalatath, and I don't think he's gonna buddy up with literally the harbinger of the void, literally Naifu. But yeah, that's Alaria. What's he on about, man? Chat, what is that all about, bro? Bro's writing his own fan fiction out here. I mean, have fun with it, but I don't think that's gonna work. What are you on about, man? If it's Star Wars Wise the picture, I think they were trying to go for like a Star Warsy thing. I don't hate it, right? I think it looks pretty cool. Like, as long as the story is good, I don't care what the poster looks like at the end of the day. Please just let the story be good. Right? Please, can we get some Legion-ass storytelling, right? I want to see more Illidan obliterating another Naru with just absolute rage incarnate. Can I just see more of that, dude? Please. Alright. So there's a lot of class changes I want to go over. What class do we play, boys? I got rogues. I did a lot of footage for rogues. I've actually started to take a look at Evoker. I don't like that. You see how there's like name above the character, name above the character name, and this character is hidden. You see this? And when you have a list, you just can't see it. So that's gonna move way to the left. I can't even like, there's no button for me to be like, hey, report a problem. Oh wait, yeah, there is. I'm blind. In favorites menu, for warbands, character on the right has their name blocked by character list. That makes sense? Hopefully. Hopefully somebody looks at it and like adjusts it or whatever. Make the first one really quick. Enhancement Shaman takes 5 seconds. Okay, I can do Shaman. I can make a Shaman. We'll make an Earthen Shaman. I'll make him an Alliance. Yeah, Shaman? Okay, I was gonna say for a second. Wait, he looks so angry. Hold on. Let me just random until I get what I like. I kind of like, I like this. I just don't like his skin being green. Oh, I should have done that angry man. Oh, should I do this? Oh my god, man. Oh, that looks cool though. Oh man, I kind of want to do this now. Damn. No, dude, is this it? Is this our champion? Is this the hero boys? I need to stop skipping through them. I need to slow down. I don't like that. Them without a beard is just so weird, man. I can't do that. I can't do that. You know what? This is the champion, dude. Dal Champ. Wait, Dal Sham. Dal Shammy? Okay. That's gonna be our champion. Oh god, that helmet is so high up on him. Is that what we're taking a look at today, boys? Is these guys? Have you tried Trickster Rogue? It's awesome. Trickster Rogue doesn't work for Outlaw, but it does work as a hero talent. And I am down to try it for dungeons if you guys want to do some. Debate of locking me out of my character is a problema. Locking you out of your character? What do you mean by that? You don't fly out of work without DCing? Yeah, so it's really difficult for you, anybody to really leave Stormwind or Orgrimmar. It's some issues. It's definitely giving me and everybody else a lot of issues. Let me tell you. Wait, group got disbanded? What'd I do? Okay, I got invited and then immediately booted. Dude, that is my life. Chat, are we playing Enhancement or Elemental? Give me a spec right now. Enhancement, Shamansment, or Elemental. What are we doing? I need a choice. I need Townsman, and we'll construct a build that plays around it. I did see when it says character name. Yeah, that bug happens a lot. So that just means you have to wait like 5-10 minutes until it's resolved. That's all you could, literally that's all you could do. Enhance? Okay, we're doing enhance. Then the question is, if we are doing enhance, what you respect then? Or is that going to be my choice? Are we doing Totemic? Should we mess around with Totemic and play Super Totem? Or are we going to go Tempest? Are we going to go the Stormbringer? That's another, okay, give me a second. Don't tell me which one you want yet. We're just seeing. So, servers is supposed to be stable, but we'll see. What race would you choose for Death Knight? Personally, I like Blood Elf just because I feel like Death Knights probably need a bit more utility, and in dungeons, I think Belf can be really solid. Outside of that, anything grants you more mobility is good. So even High Mountain, I'd say like a little charge can be good at times. Oh, really? Wait, did the service go down? No shot, man. No shot. Come on, Blizz. I was just messing. I just recorded a whole video. I had a whole project that I got done earlier. On Trickster Rogues, by the way. Rogues are looking good. Rogues should be excited. Okay, it literally... It's like transporting me back. I hate those kind of bugs. Not bugs, but those kind of DCs. Those are the worst. Hold on. Did I even save anything? I need to do more reloads, man. Do reloads often. Apparently that is how you can save a lot of your, like, what is it? Talent changes or whatever the hell, right? Anything you change with your character, just do reload often. It'll save it somewhere. Let's use the two-hander. Yeah, one day, man. I wish, right? I wish. Chat. Tempest, or rather, Stormbringer with the big lightning bolts, or we're playing Totems with Totemic? Let me know. Oh, they actually got flavor text. Stormbringers harness the power of the storm, enhancing dominion over lightning and shaping it to their will. Summon a fierce tempest. Still NYI. It doesn't work yet. This was going to be really good. Lightning Rod on enhancement would have been amazing. Totemic. Okay, we're doing Totemic. That means I am going to go for a more Wind Fury-esque build. So, hope you guys don't hate me for that. If you are doing Totemic, we got Lively Totems, which I kind of want to play around with Lively Totems. And Nova, maybe. And just Totem. I want to see how good Totems can be. I'm not going to play Ascend. Totems active, you have shields. Crit chance of your weapon, critical strike. You know what? Let's play into the fiery playstyle a little bit. Yeah, might as well. And Wind Fury. We might as well have a bit more of that fiery leaning while big on Storm Strikes. Or, yeah, Storm Strikes. What I want here. That's fine. Mobility is good. I don't think I really need totems. Apparently I don't even need this either. That could work. And then here, okay. If I want to keep Wind Fury weapon, I cannot change this talent at all, so I'll just need to back up to here, like point by point. Hopefully the game won't restart while I do this. So if I am gonna do dungeons, Do I care about going primordial? I don't think so, right? I kind of want to play Fire Nova. I don't think I necessarily need this either. I want to Lava Lash as much as possible. Yeah. And oh man. Tempest, I guess. You probably do want to play Doom Winds if there's a buff for your imbued mastery. I have too many talents though. I need this. Let me do it like this. Let me backtrack this a little, yeah? Let me back up, right? Because I'm definitely over-investing my talent points somewhere here. Okay, so definitely Lava Lash. Forceful Winds. Tempest. AoE. Doom Winds. I'll go Fire Nova. I need Sundering. Elemental Spirits. Legacy of Frostwish for Storm Strikes. Swirling maybe? Storm's Wrath. Okay. I don't really know if that's going to be the build you'll run Shaman. I'm kind of just trying to like lean into Lava Lashing as much as possible, but I am also taking talents such as Sundering, which has a synergy with the main totemic ability. I'm just kind of throwing things together, man. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing things together. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Oh, thank goodness. All right, that takes a second sometimes. All right, I need my weapons too. Enemy just slash reload, and I'll need to set up my entire bar here. I like Shaman a lot, by the way. I think Totemic is going to be a fun one. I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy it. Another fun thing about Totemic. Can I switch it to something else? There's 3 points I can invest anywhere else. Purge. Purge is fine. I don't necessarily need a Hex. Earth Ellie. Better Wall. And... what would you guys put a point here then? Here we go, passive. Whatever. Did I miss Warlock or just crazy person? Did I miss Warlock or am I you guys person? I didn't even hop on Warlock today at all. No, I don't think I missed Warlock yet. Man, I gotta remember exactly where all these abilities go now. Oh yeah, I also gotta get my tier set and my weapons and all that stuff. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna hope the server doesn't restart anytime soon. Get me my weapons first, man. What is my tier set even? Storm Strike, Lava Lash, Ice Strike, Crash Lightning will deal more damage, and Feral Spirits last longer. I like that Feral Spirit thing. I think that's gonna be really good. Generally, Haste Mastery is a good stat for you as a Shaman, right? I mean, I guess it should take everything from here, right? It's like, not like I can really get really good weapons anyway. But I will grab weapons that are kinda sorta good. Stat-wise, they all kind of suck though, don't they? So maybe Mastery Versa is my better choice. Double Mastery Versa. That'll work. And there are some trinkets maybe I can pick up that are good. Dagger, Mace, Intellect, Shield for bonus armor. That's not gonna work. Because we get scaled in dungeons anyway, so I could run some of these other talents, couldn't I? I like this bite one. Given dispels dispatch to target, increasing your intellect. Okay, so that seems only int. Unless it changes to agility, just doesn't read in text. That's probably better as a fist weapon. It means I want to pick it up and the contract. Okay. So that is going to be a little bit better in that regard. And then need another trinket. What do you guys recommend here? If anything. Cobalt card with fire physical damage. Oh, I saw that this thing apparently is really, really good. As like a damage trinket, so I'm gonna run that. At least in single target apparently it's really good. And then I need two things, two enchants. I'm not gonna go like super optimizing this character with like the best of the best gear. Not yet, at least. Weapon enchants is like the authority of radiant power. The damage it does is a lot for some reason. I don't know why. Armor doesn't die. Armor doesn't die. True. But it's weird how Fury actually takes more damage than arms. It feels like. You know what I mean? Templar. Okay. Athel. I appreciate. Wait. Is the prod build? Okay. Well, if I play prod, I'll use that. How does that sound, man? That build is way off what Totemic Elementalist should run. So what would you change then? Or what would you recommend then, Nick? Because I was just kind of going off of like Totemic. So I want to pick up, what's with this here? Sunder. Summon with Storm Strikes. Because you want to get regular Storm Strikes for the Totemic Rebound. And I'm leaning into Lively Totems a little. Which is why I'm picking up Hot Hand. You could probably pick up Ice Strike just fine. And play around Swirling Maelstrom and Hailstorm. But I thought maybe make Fire Nova happen? What I could do is take 2 points out of here, put Hailstorm, put a point here instead, and put a point in Ice Storm, because that's going to be more consistent. How would you adjust it? Just so I could have, like, a better experience with it. Does Fatebound work for Outlaw? It does, yeah. A lot more of the talents for Fatebound Rogue work. Apparently, even the coin flip cleaves with Blade Flurry. I can't confirm, but that's what it's written over in Rogue Discord. And there's a bit more interactivity with, like, how a lot of your talents and abilities and just the talents of the actual hero spec work. So Rogue is a little bit better to test right now. That's like the only hero spec that Outlaws can really test, because Trickster, Killing Spree mechanic, I guess Killing Spree button doesn't work at all. Everything else works, just the Killing Spree button itself doesn't necessarily work super well. Do they maybe have a build in the Shaman Discord? Oh. There's a feedback thing. We're within hub. Totemic. Bug list. Feedback. There's no talent build to synergize with it. You need to spend those points on a node that increases damage with imbuements. Just look up Elementalist build. Huh? You need to spend those points on a node that increases damage with imbuements. Oh, elemental weapon? Each active imbuement increases all frost and fire and nature damage. I guess that makes sense. So like Hot Hand, I could maybe get rid of that and put points here. Is that what you mean? Just swap it out? I wonder if I need Tempest Strikes then. Because I could get rid of that. Elementalist build. Okay, let me look up the Elementalist build. Because I know I don't probably want to invest into Primordial Wave. And it just makes sense to go deeply rooted. Maybe? No? Okay. I'm making every wrong decision apparently. This guy's got an actual like, oh, I got the literally the best build you gotta run ever for War with an Alpha, and it's like, or Beta. And it's like, okay, a build at Beta. Got it. So the Elementalist goes in, does pick up Demons, but it gets this out. It grabs both of these for AoE. This is in a different position though. Slightly. It's like offset a little. There's a point here, there's a point here. What does it not pick up? Okay, that's a different Elementalist build. Because there's one that utilizes tier set and there's another that doesn't utilize tier set. Because the current Elementalist build will be utilizing the tier set. Let's see the Dungeon Edition. This actually just puts 1 point here for Molten Assault. No, hold on a second. No, it does to put 2 points in. Yeah, the structure is a little different then. Picks nothing up with Hot Hand. It doesn't even pick up Hailstorm. Really? Wait, there's no shot. This is the build, right? All right, Archon. I'm just gonna go to Archon, see what shamans actually play. Yeah, that's very different than what Wowhead has. But it doesn't take into account this right here with forceful wins and unruly wins. I guess it could skimp out on unruly wins. I'm just thinking it has literally a talent that says Imbue and Mastery, increases the chance for wind for your weapon to trigger by 10% and increases damage by 15. So it makes me want to invest points into it. The only way I'd be able to go for an actual Elementalist build is by taking a point out, point out, point out. I don't know if I want to do that though. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could remove it, but then I'm just not utilizing a talent here. I guess I'm ignoring it then, right? Minute back up. What's up, Worthless? Do I actually want to do that, chat? Because I feel like I would want to lean into a more Wind Fury playstyle, or at least like try to invest some points into it. Right? Right? I mean, maybe that's the wrong way of going about it, but yeah, focus on Inferior when you have more lava lashes. When you want more lava lashes. So then you put points here, and you don't take people rooted. Okay. But then it has to go primordial. Do I have to go primordial? But this also doesn't pick up Sundering either. And it picks up Elemental Blast. I mean, Elemental Blast I kind of get. With a point here though. I guess there's synergy with Elemental Blast here with the Earth, because it gives cooler reduction either ability. I guess there's 2 points I could remove here. Now I have 2 points to spend anywhere. I think I do want to keep this though. Oh, I know that doesn't pick up Primordial, but I wonder if you could just put 2 points here just to have a little bit more Imbue Mastery value. You're gonna be doing dungeons with Shaman? Oh, yeah, I want to do a couple. I want to run a few. I'll be logging them too. I'm gonna do this. It's like a bit of a hybrid weird build, but it'll work fine. Worst to worst, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and then I just spec to a different build. No, literally no harm in trying stuff, right? Not gonna die from this. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day. One day when it's actually deadly to my life. This goes here, that goes here. Oh yeah. Too many totems, man. Oh, I need cursor macro. Chat, quickly, cursor macro. Anybody got one? I need it. Or maybe, hold on, Wowhead maybe has one. I'm just having to cross-reference like so many different websites at once just to get like, okay, there's a couple of different elemental builds. One utilizes the tier set, the other would not utilize the current tier set that they have in Dragonflight, which does add context as to why you would want to go primordial. Macros, please tell me you have cursor macros. Target, add player to turn projection. Oh, why would you? Please tell me there's, okay, there's a cursor. Good. I feel like not a lot of people use cursor macros. Like, they're just not popular, I guess. You would think, cursor. You think more people would be using them, but apparently not. No doubt, Sword Art Online rules. Yeah. Dude, that is the anime that really started my anime journey. Like, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Can't spell capacitor. Totem. Like, that is the anime that actually got me watching anime. Because I was like, okay, I kind of get why people like this. Alright, there's parts of this that I like. Except like when you were a kid and you watched, what is it? Toonami, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, right? It's like, alright, at some point you go through a stage where you're like, alright, I'm an adult. I guess I should probably get into adult things. And it's like, oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about anime. I haven't seen this shit in a while. Oh, it's actually kind of good. All right, now it's gonna ruin my life, and I'm okay with it. I'm gonna place him over here. Thunderstorm. Oh yeah. Every single one of these abilities I'm looking at, that is a totem. I'm just like, I need to make another macro for this, and for that, and for this, and for that. Hyperventilating here. I'm missing abilities. Am I? No, one is the totem. I'm sure I could have optimized for more totems if I wanted to. I'm gonna get a group going in a bit. Wind Rush Totem. I gotta set up a bunch of these characters, so it's good that I'm going through doing this right now. I'm gonna need one of every class. How's it going? Doing pretty good, Shane. I'm having a good time, man. Been enjoying beta. Been enjoying playing around with it. Pros, Jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, I'll take a closer look at it, Atho. Add it, and we'll use it when I make a pally. Smiley face. Is this just the animation for... Wait, you got bugs all around you. Hold on. He's literally got bugs everywhere. Are those birds? Bats? Those are... He's got little bats all around him. Batman over there. What the hell is happening? Setting up Earthen Warrior. Let's go. You want to join us for some of these dungeons? All right. I also need my totem ability. Where is it? Hold on. Wait. Oh, I need to spec into Wind Fury. That sucks. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you actually have to spec into Wind Fury. The thing is too, right? Because you're totemic, Wind Fury weapon automatically grants you like Wind Fury Totem aura. You don't need a Wind Fury Totem to maintain the Wind Fury Totem aura. But you still need to spec into the ability. I feel like maybe they should just like... They should make it so you don't need to have Wind Fury Totem. Right? I feel like that would be more thematic, because it's like, okay, you really mastered the imbuements. You are the walking imbuement of the Wind Fury buff. But now you get a Surgeon Totem. But, okay. Alright. Okay, I think I'm ready. Anybody want to do dungeons? I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, man. I'm gonna need practice in this, but not that much practice. I've only been playing Shaman on WoW Remix this entire time. But you know what I mean? Like, I need some homies if anybody want to run some dungeons. Or I'll just random queue. So let me know, boys. Hey Odell, what level turn like the Mystery effect throw on the floor, making him heal as punch? That's like closer to max level. It'll be the... I don't know if I could find a random monk out here, but it'll be the Fey line ability, or whatever it's called. The Fey line is what you're looking for. Yeah. Hi, first time here. What's up, Tony? Hi to my man. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not seeing any monks out here. Or I guess I saw that one monk, but I think he was a... I haven't seen Brewmaster. I don't know. Panda monk. I feel like it's a Brewmaster. I'm kind of judging by appearances, but I don't know. Anybody else do that? Certain combos I feel like kind of just fit. Blood Elf monk. Usually there's like some healer mechanic, or undead monk. Usually is a healer because of the undead racial. Put me in, coach. Yo, let's go. Are you a horde? Are you alliance? Are we both same faction or different factions? I'll find out in a second. I'll find out in just a moment. I can heal if needed. If you want him, my man. Okay, we're both alliance. Are you alliance also, Sully? Because we'll just random queue then. Yeah, I'll be down, man. I'll be down. Jade Fire Stump, isn't it? It's not? Hold on. What is the ability when the throw on the floor making them heal as they punch? Throw on the floor making them heal as a punch. I thought of Jade Fire Stump immediately. Or Face Stump. Jade Fire, whatever. You know what I mean, right? It's the thing that spreads on the floor and now you can like... Yeah. At least that's what I was thinking of. Tell me there's a monk out here. Nobody hitting dummies. Pally, mages. Good thing nobody transmogs themselves, or yeah, it doesn't really do mogging, so you can kind of just tell who they are by some abilities to throw out. Come on, when you're ready. All right, sounds good, Lars. Sounds good, my dude. We'll get you guys all in here. And we'll see if we got ourselves a alliance group or if they're a horde in alliance. Oh, really? Okay, we'll just random queue then. Look at heroics. I like how you can queue for it. I like how you can queue for cataclysm time walking dungeons. I wonder if anybody's doing them. Back in the beta of the last expansion, Dragonflight, I think people were doing a bunch of time walkings because at some point normal dungeons broke and all you could do is time walkings, which were tough. But like, you really gotta test out your classes. It was overtuned, overscaled. Finally plays Enhancement. How does it feel? From my testing I've done so far on the Enhanced, it feels awesome. I've been enjoying it a ton. Roll checker? Okay. Wait, I might... Okay, hold on. I chose... Yeah. My B. I can't have that many healers. That's my fault. This should be good. This should be good now. Hopefully. It's still piano? To some degree. To some degree. I think that's always going to be the identity of Enhancement. That being said, maybe there's some opportunity for you to play full one-button Storm Strike build as like a deeply rooted elements, Storm's Invocation as a Stormbringer, just because you are trying to get as many hits as you can, just trying to get Tempest unlocks. So you're just trying to use whatever abilities you can, either Lightning Bolts, Chain Lightnings, or Storm Strikes in order to proc Tempest, and then you just get that Lightning Bolt upgraded Tempest. So there might be opportunity for you to go into like a spam one button, get procs all day, and then get Tempest and use Tempest when you have Maelstrom. Maybe. God damn it. Yeah. There's just a shaman. It's part of the identity, right? Just, I wouldn't even be upset at it anymore. You know what I want to do? I want to get to a place where I have more trained dummies. And the only way I could do that is by going to Borealis. But if I go to Borealis, I have to do the Borealis intro thing. That's a pain in the ass. Absolute pain in the ass. Unless you could somehow just randomly skip it, which would be amazing. I also need to be more regularly using my, what's it? Windfear Totem, or the new totem, whatever you call it. And I wonder how many of these, what is it, Searing Totems am I gonna get out of this too? Because hopefully at least a few here and there. Oh my god, I have 0 haste. That feels terrible, by the way. What I might just do is I might actually go and add enchants on my rings so I can give myself a little bit more haste. Like, these rings will scale inside of the dungeon, but I feel like I'm really haste starved right now. And I feel like when I'm going dungeon, everything's gonna scale up, but it's still like lacking haste really, really badly. Does the damage meter add-on work? I haven't seen a single one work yet. No, I have no idea. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, right? I don't think I've ever haven't had anybody share with me an add-on yet, so I assume probably not. If you find one, let me know. That's all I got. If you find one, you tell me. You tell me. You know what? I might just do the whole trek to Borealis. Well, we gotta wait anyway. I probably I feel like as soon as I'm gonna leave Stormwind, I'm gonna DC. So you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Wait, if I have a second tank, please. Please don't. I need the cursed haste. Okay, that'll work. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get this. Dars? How do you pronounce Dars? Oh, Lars. Lars? It would be the same. Lars. It'd be Lars. But I guess you wouldn't really put that much emphasis on the R to have it roll. Just Lars. It'll be about the same, honestly. Combat log. And we're gonna see how this goes. Why? Can't cast anything? It's okay. I got a tank. We got a tank, homie. Hold on. We're good. We're fine. We'll be okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We got an actual tank. Oh my god, my haste. Actually, just the least amount of haste I've ever seen. Oh, this feels so awful. Ah, I'm gonna die. Oh, almost gonna die. Tank! Please! Wait, why am I attacking? Why can't I attack him? I just died. Or not? Okay. Alright. Okay. That worked. Well, that went really well. Awesome. Everything was working up until it wasn't, because our tank decided, uh-oh. What is happening, dude? What are these tanks, man? What would be the best class to start out with next expansion? Honestly, whatever you think is going to be fun. Like, there's no class. I guess there are classes that are like, if you're a brand new player, you never played WoW ever, there are a couple of recommendations that I have off the top of my head. Like Hunter's a pretty good one. I'd say Mage is pretty good. Priest if you want to heal. I'd say you would like Paladin. I'd say new players will have an easier time picking up something like a Paladin. But yeah. Earthy Elemental, please. Please live. Help. Or not. Alright. That was fun. I don't know what happened. Combat log. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're ready. Now we have a full wipe. Now we're ready. Dude, what is this tank, man? Where are these guys coming from? I recommend Shadow. Shadow Priest? Shadow would normally not be in one of my top recommendations out there, but that's mostly because they're not that easy to like get into. I feel like there's a bit of complexity when it comes to Shadow Priest. A new player I don't think is... I wouldn't recommend it personally. I'd say Holy is a healer. Shadow, they're fun, but I don't think they're easy to get into. How's the hands feel? It feels alright. I just wish I had a little bit more haste. But like, you know, 10% haste scaled up does not feel great. That's about all I can really say. Otherwise, as a spec, feels fine. Feels perfectly fine. I like some of the changes they've gotten so far. I like him a lot as a, I like him a ton as a Tempest. Or, not Tempest. It's, what's it called? It's, I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, I'm getting attacked, that's why. Hold on. Take, please. Take, please. Stormbringer. I like him a lot as Stormbringer. But otherwise, it's really fun. I just have zero haste, and everything else feels like it's delayed. Pretty badly. Does not feel amazing. What is this? Chef seasoning? Oh, damage taken increased by 10. Oh, hold on. Is that going to be a Mythic Plus mechanic? Is that going to be the mechanic? Might be. We gotta have to clear everything here, though. So I'm gonna grab those guys, too. Alright, grab everything. I mean, good luck. Good luck, friend. You know what I mean? God, I wish I had a little more haste. Just a little more. No chair. Alright, I think we cleared almost everybody. Almost everybody. I'm pretty sure these little guys are also gonna get pulled. Oh, okay. Boss pulled apparently. Alright. Everybody get back over here. I lost it. That felt... Oh my god, Lust feels so good though. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna try my Azeroth Surge ability. Okay, we gotta carry the brew. Carry the brew for everybody. And then grab a brew and take it to customers. I think I gave him one. Yep. I got one. Grab another. We're gonna sprint. I'm on the left, you go right. Happy hour. I think we get a damage ball for this. Or the boss is just immune while it's happening. I'm not really sure. They've been changing some things. Oh, Storm Strike actually properly works now. Okay. I messed up. Ow, ow, ow. I don't think my Searing Totems work, by the way. I don't think a single one of them proc so far. Let's go left. Blizzard Gaslit, Diablo community lol. What happened? Hold on. What happened with Diablo? I've been out of the loop so badly, man. I literally have no idea what happened. What is this guy doing? Is he gonna pull everything? Yeah, I think he's just pulling everything. I'm gonna wall because I feel like I'm just gonna die. Okay, reckless delivery, stack on top of this guy, I guess. Okay, we're gonna try. We'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, we gotta kill these. Actually, that went a lot better than I thought it was gonna. All right. Okay. Double Warlock, maybe? Maybe that's the play. I don't even know what you guys are. Destro and what it looks like Demo. Yeah, that would do it. I'll probably do it. Then backfired. They said the buff was gonna come out today, but they didn't activate it. Tried to say, oh, what do you mean to activate it in a few days? And then backfired. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, how did they blunder that one, man? We still have a guy way back there. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Yeah, he just barely went through. That's always fun. Is the random, like... I don't know if you've noticed it, but the random bird that is being summoned, is that me? I feel like I should switch into the totem, by the way. Yeah, I might need to get the totem mover talent. Totemic projection. Holy, hold on a second. I guess like I just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing and then just died. Maybe I just back away. We just live somehow. Rocky Boy's doing work. Hold on, Rocky Boy can maybe keep us alive for a bit. What the hell? Just see my elemental blast go places. He just like disappeared. Oh no, please. Keep me alive, baby, please, no. I'm gonna stay alive. This is the last thing I do. I'm not dying today. Hold on, can I heal myself? Rank 2, right? 100k. 100k heal. Ah! I tried. I tried. Okay. Totemic projection is what I need. Here we go. I don't need to make another macro with this thing. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. Here we go. Totemic projection. Totemic projection. That should work, right? Yeah. Just so I can like adjust the totem if the tank is moving them around and stuff. The reset? Who, mobs? Okay, I guess the dude. Hey Dal, is the beta more stable today? It is a little more stable. There's definitely like DCs, but I mean it's playable. Sorta kinda. Sorta kinda. That's the key word here. What's he gonna do? Just pull out all of it? I guess he should really pull all of it if you can help it. Except that one is not gonna go anywhere. Okay, I mean... there's one way to do it, right? I mean, these things are just gonna explode and kill everybody. So I kinda have to... Oh! I got... That's my trinket? Okay, my trinket literally summons dudes that are running around. That's what that beam was earlier. I was gonna say for a second, like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. Also, Sendigos was way too early. Way too early. Alrighty, well, there's this. It's 50-50, kind of. Love getting to see from everything. What's up, Azal? Are you in? Do you want to do some dungeons maybe? Because we'll be doing a few here and there. Okay, was the tank gonna know how to do the kiting here? I guess is the question. I'm gonna drop a slow totem. Okay, I think he does know. We gotta kill these brood drops. Or he gets a shield like he did there. Yeah, that will do it. That should die, right? Has some dots in there or whatever. Hopefully. Oh, we'll do it. And then we got the B and we got the final boss or whatever. It looks fun. It's really cool, man. I wish I had more haste though. That's the only thing I could like complain. If anything I can complain about, I just wish I had a little bit more haste. What I might even do is I might actually, because I have a 5 set, I might just take these gloves. Oh, they both have haste. Is it the helmet that have haste? Yeah, I'm gonna just get myself just a smidge more haste. I just... On the alpha, unless I go and like actually craft all the gear to give myself as much haste as possible, it feels sluggish, but otherwise it's pretty good. Like, oh no, beeswax. Okay, knock everything up here for a second. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty great. It's awesome. The timing is a lot more passive. This is why I kind of like the one that casts Tempest a little bit more. Just because it's a little bit more reactive. A little bit more active, actually, not reactive. Oh my god, these bees. Okay, let's cleave. More cleave. Wallace. The final sting. I like some of the namings in this dungeon. It's like the comical dungeon. Especially with the final boss, you have like the yes man and they upgrade as they kill him. It's one of those ads that as you kill one, they transfer like their they end up like their deaths heal everybody else. That's pretty cool. Pretty fun. There's a lot of little jokes and stuff here and there. The bees are your kid, remove your flesh. Wait, the bees are in your skin? What the hell? Not familiar with the movie quote at all. We're all gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. He keeps pulling like giga big and then he just dies. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. Maybe he's trying to press buttons and just nothing goes off. Can my soul be dispelled? It's kind of just a slow on the B side. There's not a lot of stuff, like as long as you're not, there's like one mechanic that you gotta dodge, which is the nose that do the big AoE. Otherwise, yeah, it's just, I don't really know. This part, this section, as long as they don't add other mechanics, I feel like the slow is gonna be the worst of it. But that's about it. There's like one thing you gotta dodge with the slow, and that's really all. This guy keeps pulling, the guy keeps doing AoE, pops the slow on everybody, and then keeps putting himself next to the guy that's gonna be doing the big AoE instead of kiting him. I don't think he figured it out yet. Do the heroic dungeons have any more mechanics? Not that much different now. For the most part, they're not that much more challenging. Only a mythic, I think, is when you're gonna have any actual like notable mechanics. Yeah, like honey marinade here for this guy in particular. For her, it's like mythic cinder brew bombs are replaced with volatile barrels. Yeah, and then cindering wounds as well. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It's just the highest difficulty dungeon that we can do at the moment. I'm sure in the future they'll get like mythic zero dungeons and even mythic plus. And once they do, it's gonna feel a lot better. Big pull again. All right, honey harvester is like the only guy we really gotta like worry about. I guess line of sight on him will do it. Yeah, I'm so dead. Okay, yeah, that. I'm so dead. Twice now. This guy's like, let's just pull everything on top of us and just die. He's still alive, sorta. Yeah, Honey Wally. It's just a slow. We just gotta play around the slow. I think he can pull everything besides that big old knoll in the middle, and like we'll be fine. He just keeps pulling everything, and then on top of it, the knoll, the harvester here. Like if he just doesn't pull that guy, I think we'll be fine, honestly. Spirit Walker available, another break cells and roots. It is available, yeah. Yeah, as a shaman, you just need to. You can't. Yeah, sprint doesn't. Well, hold on. Never mind. I was gonna say. I was thinking this was a slow, and I press sprint to see if it removes it. I would need to try it again. I'm pretty sure anything that breaks movement speed helps. I think as Outlaw Rogue, you're gonna be fine because you can just grapple out and back in for any mechanics. But yeah, every other class is gonna be like pain, pain incarnate. I try to Ghost Wolf out of there just to see like maybe the what is it, the Ghost Wolf that doesn't let you be hindered beyond a certain element or beyond a certain amount. I was hoping maybe that mechanic would come into play. I probably shouldn't have listened to this guy, he just melts. I kind of want to see what he actually does, and those barrels are supposed to do something. Oh, wait, you can actually, yeah, you're supposed to be able to jump on the bees and like break the barrels or something. Something along those lines. Have you tried Ellie? I have not tried Ellie yet, no. I'll be down to give it a go. I definitely just need to play around with the Stormbringer Elemental to figure out like a good build that works with the AoE, but a lot of their talents still just don't really work yet. What's it called? The Farseer does work pretty well though. Love your work, thanks for the content. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Yo, can we got a hashtag? Caliban? Oh my man, I'm so bad with names, dude. Can we get a hashtag Calorie? Appreciate you, my guy. These guys, yeah, so watch Yesman. As you kill one, he heals every other Yesman, and their names transform. They actually get to like rank up and upgrade up until it's a final man. Final Yesman. It's so good. It's like it's just a funny joke. It's not I'm making a big deal out of it, but it's just funny. At least I find it funny. So they go from Yesman to an Ascend bloke. And then we kill one more. They become a Agree Gentleman. And then finally it's gonna concur, sir. There we go. There's the alert. Thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate you. Love you, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, my man. Dude, I love Arcane, but I hate how Touch of the Magic and Arcane Surge are the only DCDs that feel better than Magic for a time in the current patch. Oh, it's better than having to have like an entire script that you have to follow with every single one of your combos, right? At least in my opinion. What I'm gonna do is this. Gonna crochet to that barrel. That should be okay. The barrel's gonna explode. Lava, it's predictable. Just have to move. I'm pretty sure Mythic you're supposed to break every single one of the barrels. Or at least I assume. I know they used to have an extra mechanic. Azeroth greatest BEL cap. Hold on, what does that look like? Hold on a sec. That looks great. Is it hasted? Mastery. Damn. Okay, well that's my mog now. Alright, well there it is. Combat log. Wanna see what the damage was like in the combat log? I wanna update it. I wanna upload it real quick. I wanna see if the totems were any good. I didn't even pay attention to if my totems are in spawning. But I'm assuming they did. And I just wanna see if totems are actually like any worth value. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Enhance Totemic Dungeon. Searing Totem Test. I want to see if Searing Totems are actually any good. I'm going to take a look at it in a second here, and then we'll move on to another character. But yeah, Enhance feels pretty good. I just wish I had a little bit more haste, man. I feel like it just feels so sluggish. And it's just, I got procs, and I'm like, I gotta cash in on those procs as soon as I can, but I just literally cannot. Especially if you're used to playing Shaman off of like, because I've been playing a lot of Remix Enhancement. And it's a lot of fun, very fast paced. You can get all your abilities out very, very quickly. It's like a little too quick to some degree. Alright, view report. I don't hopefully I'd have all of it. Alright, let me take you guys with me. My damage was kind of whatever. Looks like Aridon Hounds. Yo, summon Charhound slaps. Look at that thing. Holy. Alright, this is overall. This is my overall, my highest damage is this trinket. I did say, oh, this trinket is pretty good. I got a lot of Bolt Rain. LA Blast, Surging, Lively Totems, the Searing Volley. I guess they're okay. You know? I'm not really convinced. Maybe I needed more haste just to get more totems out. I don't know. What about boss fights? I don't think there was a lot of bosses that lasted too long though. Like first one, Brewmaster. Yeah, it looks like Eritor Hounds guy just popped off. Wait, was that egg? Might have been egg. LA Blast, Frost Shock, Lava Lash, Surgeon Totem. Yeah, Lava Totem's activated, but like IPA or IPA. I mean, Flame Tongue did a little bit more damage. I don't really know if I want to invest into Flame Tongue though. I feel like Surgeon Totem investments is the play. Yeah, I mean, I'm pressing Lava Lash as much as I can, homies. Literally, it's a priority ability for me, whatever I possibly can. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Lively Totems actually did stuff here. Okay, so it can get decent damage if you get enough procs. And Searing Volley is worth in single target. I mean, there's a bit of AoE, but it's still worth in single target. None of the fights really happen for more than like 30 seconds. I feel like an actual mythic. Okay, so Lively Totems can do okay. I don't know. I need more haste. That's what I think I get out of this, is I need more haste. That's all I can think of. Alright. Well, with that being said, I'll make Shadow Priest. Okay, I'll make a new character then. Chat, what class do we do? What class do we do next? Because I want to do another one. New class. We'll add an extra one because I already have a Shaman. I want to get more classes than just the Shaman. I got a Rogue, I got Evoker, I got a Mage. I haven't set up a Mage at all. Should we do Arcane? Warlock, Mage please. Okay, I'm done with a Mage. We're gonna make a Mage, Frost or Arcane, because I want to play Spell Slinger. Are we playing Frost or are we playing Arcane, boys? Out of those two. Arcane. Because I know I want to play the Orb build. I am gonna be pondering my Orb. Destra Lock. A Destra Mage. Blood DK, a Blood Mage. Blood Mage would have been a hell of a spec though. That sounds badass. Arcane? Yeah, we'll do Arcane. We'll do Arcane. Although I think Frost is going to be kind of cracked too. I don't think you guys are ready for that though. I'm actually enjoying Blood DK. It's actually really fun. It's really good. Yeah, Blood Death Knights are awesome. If you haven't tried Blood DK at all, I think you'll love it. Immediately I go to Chamber Town, so the game is like, nope. Come on, Blizz! What happened? I just took a look at my talents. How is that enough to DC me? It's like you look at this. It's like you're playing Skyrim and you look at the Elder Scrolls and it blinds you. Literally, I just took a look at my talents. There's nothing special about them. Come on, man. Yeah, but I think you'll like Death Knight. I think it's a mix of getting new talents for them, like the new actual talents in the class tree and some of the different capstones, plus some of the Blood DK reshuffling they got going on. I think you'll like them a lot. I don't know if it'll be better than Vengeance, but like it's gonna be better as a class. All right, so apparently my problem was walking. So because the game literally put me back. It was like, nope, you going back to the start with you. Okay. I don't understand why he just keeps like rewinding our characters over and over and over. He does this so much. I don't understand. Like it's like. I'm gonna stop complaining. It's just issues. It's just annoying. Like ridiculously annoying. Man, what do I want to grab here? What do I have that is like frivolous? Because usually the class trees look so wacky. What am I missing? That's kind of okay, right, chat? All right, as for AoE, I don't even know what I'm gonna do here, man. I know I want to go into Orb Barrage build immediately. Deals damage per targeted hits, that's good. Missiles fire distance through missiles. I don't necessarily need mana. Moving while casting is go. That's fine. I want to do this. I want to run Delimitation, so I have one talent point that I can just freely invest into whatever. I'll probably want to go double orb, right? Yeah, double orb. That's a must-have. I like this version. That's the magic debuff. Aether 2 minutes fine. Should I go evocation into Siphon Storm? I kind of want to play non-evocation build. Like Layset maybe, Lay Drinker. And I have 2 points that I can invest into whatever. For clear casting, proc chances increased. Increase the damage supposed to consume by 5%. I mean 5%. 5% more damage. I don't really know if it's worth. Alright. Okay, Blizzard. Come on, man. Give me like 2 more seconds just to select some random ass. Yeah, so you remember how I said at the beginning, hey, server's a little more stable? Yeah, that's a flat out lie. I swear to God, if you put me back to the, literally when you spawn in, when you first make a character, just be better. just play better. Just talent faster. There's like 2 talent points you can choose between capstones. I'm loving it. For Death Knight, the talent points that you can choose between capstones. Yeah, I guess. That is true. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, boy. We're gonna go quick. I guess I'll come back here. Lock in. I'm gonna do a slash reload in hopes that it remembers all these talents. Okay. Slash reload. Please stay. Heard of been inside a major city is the problem, so like running out. So the problem is leaving major cities also causes DCs too. Like it's pretty bad if it's anything like yesterday. So it's just been kind of just frustrating no matter where you go, really. I don't think there's a safe place anywhere, to be honest. Once you do get a moment where the game just stops kicking you randomly, and you can get a little bit of a second to sort all your talents wherever you need them, and then you do a slash reload, it generally tends to be kind of like tends to work itself out one way or another, at least in my experience. I'm missing a few abilities. Shit and power goes here, Arcane Intellect is here, Conical goes here, Focus Time goes here. Portals are doesn't matter because you can, not like we're leaving anyway. Not like they really want us leaving. Okay. Yeah, one thing I noticed about Arcane is I feel like I don't have a lot of like abilities that are filling my talents anymore. And that's very, very unusual, but I don't necessarily hate it. Ichimikajo Arcane Split Trick is the image of next Supernova. I don't really play that. I don't really play that. Where's Matic? And we're gonna play around the orb. We're gonna be pondering our orb, man. I'm excited about this one. Literally a really good hero talent. Spellslinger. I liked what they did with it. I'm hoping more classes get something like that because a lot of them are passive. But this one talent, Spellfrost Teachings, that can reset your orbs and make it do 50% more damage. I mean, it's goated. It is incredible. Arcane Blast, Arcane Explosion, damage increase, causing Arcane Blast or Arcane Explosion, 10% make an X Arcane Barrage deal additional damage. That's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. Oh my goodness. And I guess it doesn't really matter what my other chants are. Just gonna grab that Council Intellect? No. Radiant Power. Okay. Anybody want to do more dungeons, boys? I want to see if I can run at least one or two more. So Sally, if you want to join me some, let me know. You can invite me whenever for dungeons. Yeah, let's go, dude. We can even make a cross-faction group if you guys want to play Horde or whatever. We can do whatever. Because you could actually like port to these dungeons directly. Invite, beautiful. I'm assuming all you guys are Alliance, right? Yeah, Ali, and then Egg. If we do have a cross-faction group, we'll just like natty run these. What are you, Drenai? Oh, we're all Alliance. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I hope we get Rookery. I really like that dungeon. The Rookery. Christ, no beta? I'm surprised you decided not to do the beta access thing, Atho. Honestly. Hey, Dala, it's Vader Day. It is a little better, right? It is a little bit more stable, but it plenty of DCs left and right that do get annoying after a while. How you doing? I'm doing good otherwise. I'm down. Wait, hold on a second. Somebody decline. What happened? Oh. What's happening? Oh, I decede. Okay. Or okay, Azal, we can get you in for the next one, yeah. I like this one too. I forgot about this one, Famous Last Word before Turbo DC. Honestly. A DC. Yeah, everybody does. No, I didn't say stable, I said more stable. Did I say stable? I meant the servers will make your face want to hit the table. Yeah, I misspoke. I misspoke. You know, it's autocorrect. Right? Oh, I'm in? I'm surprised that I'm in. I feel like I've been DCing constantly, that I wouldn't have been surprised if I was the one DC'd. I'm gonna do slash reload. Watch the slash reload DC me. We'll give it a second. Crash. Actually hard crashed. The problem with certain dungeons is for some reason remove my resource ability or like of arcane charges, and it did the same thing to me before on a warlock where it removed my soul shards completely. So yeah, not surprised. Not surprised, man. Crash the desktop. Actually crashed the desktop. Yeah, you literally called it. Yeah. Most stable and legit playable is in high bar. Yeah. Then again, it is a beta. And it's a beta that didn't get waves of invites, but rather everybody piled in at once. Right? So, like, to be fair, I don't think that we're prepared in any measure. We playing prot? Wait, hold on a second. Are you the correct build? The boy! The boy! He's the right one. He's the correct one. Oh. Ooh, and I gotta get a blast. Yeah. Okay, I maybe went. We could probably go a little more aggressive with the openers. Probably could go a little bit more aggressive here. I think it'll be fine. Oh, I also need to be tracking my missiles. I definitely need to be tracking my missiles. Uh-oh, nimble? No. Okay, missiles. Ooh, a tier set. Oh, my tier set proc. Oh, that was beautiful. Hold on. Yeah. Big pull. Big pull. Hold on. Get him all in here. Get him all piled in. Okay, that was a move. That was not the move. But hold on. We can still maybe do the missile thing. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Oh, and we can do AoE missiles. And we can blast. Hold on. And we could do one of these, which gives me one of these. It gives me a reset. Oh, we're resetting, boys. Oh, lordy. Oh, now we're orbing. Now we're pondering the orb. Now we're just pondering the hell out of my orb. Holy. Oh, this is the best. I'm actually enjoying myself so much right now. Oh, the orb. The orb. Also, by the way, don't load anything. It can sometimes bug stuff out. Just advice. I was going to be using my cooldown reduction a lot more aggressively, by the way. A lot more earlier. That should be missiles just there. Ooh, that's going to give me a barrage. 100% guarantee. More orbs. We're going to hit him with one of these and then blast him. Stack up our double limitation. Double limitation. Do I have execute still? I do. I do. I just started beta old Khadgar data is in the Dalaran starter quest. On the max level quest realm you won't be able to, but on the other realms you should be able to, I imagine. Yeah. By the way, there's gonna be a lot of AoE here, so get used to it. A lot of AoE, and these carts are gonna go down the middle. Gonna happen pretty regularly. Happens all the time, by the way. And every time there's more ads that come out every single time, so get used to it. Yeah, he died really quick. Really quick. But that's gonna be a fun one. It's a big pad boss, and it's not unapologetically like it lets you pad. It's so fun, man. But yeah, on schedule, you make sure you're on server like Khadgar or Alaria if you want to do like the actual quest, because the max level realms are mostly for like end game dungeon and raid testing and PvP testing. Yeah, so make sure you're in the right realm. There's gonna be a bunch of mobs down here, by the way. I'm doing them wrong. Invis? No, I did not. I thought I was gonna. Wait, does that get stuck? Okay, I think it got stuck there, though. Oh, God. My health. Random procs of Bloodlust, kinda gotta love it. Okay. I was thinking I was gonna pull those guys too. I'm pulling like it's M+. We got a boss here in a bit. I don't really know if I want to send CDs, honestly. So is Dark Flame Cleft like the new AA with the Giga AoE? It is, yes, it is, yeah. Dark Flame Cleft is the new AA. Algathar Anonymous. Yes. Ooh, more missiles! Oh, God, I love the missile cleave, man. It's so good. Hold on, I need a breather here. And by that I mean fire breath. So it's gonna be a boss that's gonna spawn in the center. There he is, Blazicon. Oh, we're already in. Okay, we're doing it. Oh yeah, he has a bunch of knockbacks and stuff. He's super fun. Super fun. Yeah, lots need to move as a caster. Super, very melee friendly though. Out of all the bosses. There's a bunch of AoE to him. Dusting Breath, I think is the knockback? Yeah. The knockback, I think also interrupt ability. Yeah. I probably should have popped my cooldowns a little earlier there. I got something out of him, but I feel like... Am I lagging? Yeah, I am. Went to loot, now I'm lagging. Give me a second. Interested in this log for Algathar? Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, at least could maybe get the logs together at some point. It's just every time I DC, my logs get all kinds of messed up, but I'll figure something out. This is why you shouldn't loot ever. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, Algathars. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm missing on the best parts. Because there's a lot of mobs to kill in between there. In between of that guy and the next guy. Next boss is going to be the Candle King, by the way. This is where all the kobolds. He's the king of... Oh, come on. Wait. Okay. I have not had to report it to the start of the dungeon. I did not know that that is how you get back. It literally puts you in a cart. I've never seen that before. I've literally never seen that before. Normally it just puts you at the start, but I guess they added this. Oh, there's a movement speed buff at least. 70%. Hey guys, can you not kill anything while I'm coming back? And whatever item I was supposed to loot from you, you didn't put it in my bags. Don't even have mail for it. Okay. Alright. Probably I'm just trading because the people getting up work want to play. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, they're all having fun over there. Look at them. Suits now, and there's a guy, Candle King, way up there. All of you having fun. You guys having fun? I probably should have picked up the thing with the barrage. Gives me movement speed with Chrono. Yeah. I didn't have town points to invest into Chrono though. I have Lust. I'm not gonna send Lust them. I'm not gonna do it. I feel like this guy's gonna die way too quickly if I do. Maybe for the final boss we could send Lust. And this guy got the Reinhardt voice files. This pickaxe is gonna knock you back, I'm pretty sure. He's so dead. Wait, I got so many barrages. So many orbs. Again, there go looting. Ah! Immediately I tried to blink and it just didn't let me go anywhere. Alright, so this is gonna be the gimmick part of this dungeon. You're gonna have to get used to it. We got this big old candle in a cart. As we hang out by it, you push it, but it also consumes light, so you gotta go out there, grab candles, but then you have these creatures of darkness, and we don't have we do have a tank. We just don't have some of us others. But yeah, you gotta have all these creatures of darkness everywhere. So you just gotta deal with them while grabbing candles to keep the torches lit. Walk up, you grab it, there you go, and you gotta keep going. There's more and more horrors, and you gotta go further out in order to grab a candle. So I can do things like alter, blink, blink. While in darkness, you can't damage or heal essentially, unless you pick up a candle. I'm gonna have a, yeah. There we go. These guys are gonna drain light, by the way. So if you don't have anybody to like stop them, it's, yeah. Stuns are a must here. Ninja War Within. The other character select layout which is an add-on. It's a warband, yeah. Like Blessed says. It is part of the warbands. It's gonna be a new character creation thing. Basically, you'll be able to put your favorite characters together in one window so you can access them pretty easily. That's essentially it. Can I breath you? Yeah, you can. So a lot of these mobs, there used to be snakes in here. Like a lot of serpents, but mostly now horrors. Oh no, there is a serpent, corridor creepers. There used to be a lot more of them, and I don't think those guys you could hit with any kind of CC. Alright, I'm gonna go on expedition, bring a candle back. And you have to use mobility. Unless you can just keep those guys like completely away from the cart. Yeah, it just, there's no way for you to be able to deal with them. We got more dudes, Inc. Tank, please. Because that'll just drain all the light, and it just slows it down by a ton. You can only imagine how this is going to play in Mythic Plus. I imagine it's going to be kind of sort of annoying. I'm not going to lie. Because now it's like, look, no cart. But he got a candle back there. But mobility, high mobility classes can definitely get quite a bit of movement out of this. Or quite a bit of candle usage out of it. So, like, healers are probably going to be running around. So, like, a druid is just going to go cat form, dash over there, right? Grab a candle or whatever. It's you need a lot more than a lot more candles in order to get this thing going than you did on the alpha. Okay, and now we have no light either. And you gotta stand next to it the entire time. Otherwise it's gonna push back. It's actually payload. It's actually payload. It's getting pushed back. Wait, why is it getting pushed back? Is that the mob? It's gotta be the mob, right? Somebody kill it, man. Somebody kill it. Please. Wait, why is it going back? Or is it going forward? Okay, it's going forward. Alright. I got turned around. I was like, I was losing my mind. I was like, wait, why is it gonna push back? It's not the card going backwards, it's just my brain. Get away from here. Yeah, you have to use CC, man. Knockback, stuns, whatever you got. Do I have a knockback? I don't. Wait, did I talent into you? Whatever. I'm pretty sure I had the talented into that. And then I got the fun, like, again, even more gimmicks, but not like in a bad way. It's just like an Indiana Jones kind of boulder rolling behind you kind of moment or whatever. Right? Where's Polly, dude? What the hell? He's just gone. We gotta wait for this guy. Skitter. They gotta make sure Skitter is moving a little quicker. Yeah, so you have to load this thing up full of dynamite. And it gives you a little bit of time, but you just gotta grab one and go. And then you get this moment here, right? You got this big old darkness chasing after you. You have to throw dynamite at it to slow it down, otherwise it will kill the cart. I imagine on plus it's not gonna be like super necessary unless they make it like super difficult. And then as you're running through, there's like all these darkness things that you're just blasting through. Literally running over them. I mean, this is just literally just like a fun RP or whatever. And has a bit more of a comedic element here as you go through the gates. Right? Blast through the gates, there's a ramp, everybody goes flying, and then you bounce. It's kind of fun. It does stun you at the end though, which isn't all that fun. But it is like, oh, here's a bit of whimsical. Pull everything here, by the way. Pull everything. You can go big. We can go big over here. I'm gonna pull it for you. You can do real big pulls. At least you should be able to. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oh, help. Okay, don't run over. Just pull him towards the center. And just kill him here. That's better. I need to get my missiles. Proc, please. Missiles proc. Yeah, on the alpha we would always just pull huge here. Kind of fun. Usually. I think they might have actually decreased the amount of mobs over here. It used to be just like a huge ton, but maybe they moved them over to the side now. This is gonna be where we fight the boss. It doesn't really like, it's not super like evident, but when you go back over here, you'll see that there's a light, you'll see that there's this darkness thing. And if you've ever done Shriekwing back in Castle Nothria, you have a candle, which is essentially the lantern in Castle. And you have a boss that's going to try to break the lantern or the candle. And you gotta move it. And then there'll also be darkness and all that. And just like before, we'll have all these ads run out. Or you don't want to be holding it as a tank. Yeah, you just kind of want to adjust it a little bit here and there. Yeah, I probably should have not sent that early, but... And you also want to grab candles. And stay next to the candle at all times. Shadow Blast is probably gonna... No, it's not gonna kill it. It is dying very quickly though. So we do want to grab light. And we want to bring it over to the candle. To light it back again. Fear kind of hurts too. Or kind of blows. Dark Spawn is gonna make more ads. Big cleave. Got my spark here. Take this out. Gonna wait. And actually, while you have this, you probably should go after a candle. Like a fresh new candle. Oh yeah, we don't even have light. Yeah, I think as a healer, you're just gonna be running around grabbing light for everybody the entire time and like doing whatever healing you can. You can only really heal or do damage when you're near the candle, but yeah. I don't think you actually have to kill this guy completely either. I think you just gotta get him low enough. At least that's how it was in the alpha. I don't know if maybe they changed it here. Who knows? Yeah, we don't have any light. Hold on, I'm gonna grab one. As a DPS also, I guess what you could do is grab a light, right? If you're ever far out, because at least it's going to give you like, you know, don't have to worry about the darkness debuff or whatever. Oh yeah, as a tank you also want to be interrupting these things when you can. I'm going to do this, grab a light, right? It's going to... Does this gas this out? No, it doesn't. Cool. I'm going to move it or not. Here we go. I think normally you would have a healer just micromanage the candle. Like somebody's got to do it. And getting a light, yeah. I guess I'll do it though. I kind of said my touch of the magic early, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Also, if you're just hanging out in darkness, you do 0 damage, 0 healing, by the way. It's only, look, healing done and reduced by 99%. You don't actually heal, you don't do any damage. You want to be in the light. That's like the primary mechanic. But you do want to move out whenever, like, again, like you got darkness or whatever. Gonna grab it. It has a cooldown, which kind of blows. There we go. Yeah, you have to get it only low enough. I'm sure this boss is gonna come back as like a raid boss later. They usually do this often, like whenever a boss doesn't actually die in a dungeon, they usually come back later as a raid boss. Usually. But yeah. That's why did I say my inventory is full? But that's the boss. I like it a lot actually. I like this one a ton. Here we go, we can get back to Stormwind. I got you, boys. Brackenite Hollow? This one, I wouldn't say this is a Brackenite Hollow, no. Oh, like Black and Brack. Yeah, Brack I think had a potential for it, but they didn't. They had potential for it, but they definitely did not do it. Is that debuff a curse or just magic? The darkness debuff is just a physical debuff, or just... I guess it's a physical debuff. You can't remove it, you can't like decurse it or whatever. It just exists. Gotta go? Sounds good. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. I want to see if I can upload the log and see what the damage look like. I did DC a couple of times, so I don't really know if it's going to be like, if the log is going to be chopped up into multiple bits or whatnot. It might have worked. Okay, Arcane Dungeons test. My boss took forever, by the way. I think it was like most of us were DPS without any light. It's gonna get tuned, no shot to leave. Yeah, I hope they don't put a cooldown on the candle. That'll be super like unintuitive. Because like just picking up a candle, there's a cooldown to put it down. And while you're holding the candle, you can't use the ability. So it makes you think like, okay, the only way to make that fight feel kind of okay is if literally the healer is running around doing the candle stuff, moving it, healing, and grabbing more candles to refresh the main one. Like that's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. Because you like if you want to kill the fight in a reasonable time, you're not gonna have DPS classes do it. That's trolling, and then the tank is to do the kicks and the ADCC whenever they're around, and you just DPS the guy down because it's a lot of health. But I don't know. I guess I could have lusted, but I feel like lusting just killed the boss way too quick. Oh, okay. It actually did record it. All right. Let's see what it looks like. Arcane. Okay, wait. Oh no, Shadow Priest. Yeah, Barrage does a lot of damage and so does Orb. How hard does Orb hit? Average cast is 1 million? Is that just like individual hit for Orb? Average cast 1 million. No, okay. It's 1 million because it hits multiple targets, but the actual like average hit is about 200k or 430 or so. All right. Okay. Or maximum average is about, okay, so it's like 123, okay. I was gonna say average 1 million, that's just because they hit that many mobs at once. But Orb does a lot of damage, and Touch of the Magic does a lot of damage too. And then the Echo and Touch of the Magic put together. Arcane Splinters do a lot of damage. That's just a passive mechanic, like as you use Arcane abilities, you put the Arcane Splinters into things. I like it a lot. Splinter Storm is just a proc when you get a bunch of those splinters. That does a bit of damage, so this whole playstyle is solid. Arcane Splinter is like, it's embedded, it radiates AoE, so like it's really good. Really, really good. Spark's Echo is kind of okay. I don't even know if that's really worth running, honestly. I feel like you just amp up your touch. I like the burst out of it, but maybe it's better in boss fights. Waxbeard is a lot of AoE. Yeah, it's just Orban. Blaziken is more single target. There maybe Spark is better. Arcane Blast, Missiles, Touch, Splinter, Arcane, Splinter, Spark. It's still kind of low. I don't really know if I like Spark anymore. I like the burst elements of Spark. This thing right here, where it does cause your Arcane Blast, Missiles, and Barrage to echo. So there is a component, like the actual Spark, it's just the upon receiving damage, all 3 spells Spark explodes. That's the component, but I'm not accounting the other damage buffs, but 25% while it's active. So I guess it does have more benefits in burst, but like overall in logs, it doesn't look as impressive. But I'm gonna assume that that cleave damage probably is like part of the Arcane Blast natively, right? Natty. Yeah, I assume. Candle King. Yeah, probably popped off actually. And then he could DC'd from there. Splinter Storm did a lot of damage there. Fights are pretty short, so I don't think it's like indicative of how good these things are. Oh, that actually counts on its own. After being struck by Arcane Orb, 0% of damage dealt splinters directly. Oh, okay, so it's a cleave. Okay. Huh. Magic Spark? Wait, what's Magic Spark here? Or is that the cleave element? That is the cleave element. Okay, so that should be part of the echo then. I don't seem as high. Darkness. How do we do on darkness? We just... yeah, we did like no damage. We just attack it while we were in darkness the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Magic Spark Echo is not as good. It feels good because I like the numbers that shoot out and how it explodes. Like, it looks beautiful, but yeah, probably it's not that great. That's okay. All right, a new class. A new class. We'll do another one, boys. Give me a class, boys. They call the boss a Blaziken. They did call the boss Blaziken, yeah. Yeah. I think it's on purpose. Usually it's like reference names or whatever. Yeah. DK, I do need to make a Death Knight on here. I do need to make a Death Knight on here, so that'd be a great idea. Rogue or Demon Hunter. Ooh, I have a Rogue already. But with Rogues, I guess unless I play Subtlety with Trickster, I can only play like Outlaw Fatebound. Or like Assassin Fatebound, but none of the other ones really work super well. Hunter, I should make a Hunter. I do need to get a Hunter on the beta. That being said, they haven't got a lot of changes this week at all. So if you watch my video on... Did I just crash? Game froze for me completely for logging out. I'm assuming I crashed. Disco Druid? What the hell is a Disco Druid? Unless you mean like Arcane Druid, Arcane Guardian. Or Umi? Starfalls? Is that Disco Druid? Yeah, I do need to make a Death Knight. I need to make a Hunter, but Hunter, like if you watch my video on like hero talent stuff, it hasn't changed at all. They're going to be doing more changes in the future. Next week, yeah, hopefully they'll get a pretty big update for them. I think class talents need to be changed out. There's a lot of room to explore because there's not a lot of choices, I think. And in the spec stuff, I'm hoping they hit on Survival Hunter. I don't know what they do with it. I'm hoping to do something. They need to bless it. It needs Jesus. Laser Chicken? I could do Laser Chicken. I haven't really done too much Boomkin, but I think it could be fun. I need to play Boomkin as a loon. Cyber testing. Well, make a choice while I guess, close the game out, because it is actually just crashed. Like, full on crashed. Let me close it out completely. Let's program. Okay. What class? What are we settling on? Aflock? That's another option. Hit me with a chat. Hit me with a class. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna do Death Knight. There's a bit of a delay in stream, but okay. There's not that bad of a delay. Now I'm not seeing a lot of Death Knights. Do you believe they're going to make any changes to Frost DK or DK in general? They've already done a few. They've done quite a bit already. I imagine they're not done with Death Knights just because they've been getting so many updates week after week after week after week. I don't think this is going to be the last we've seen of Death Knights. I don't think they just stopped development on it completely. I think we'll see more Death Knight stuff, just maybe next week. Aflock sounds go to DK. Let's get the Boomy, Death Knight, Aflock. But DK still has ONYXIA talent, I think. Yeah, he still does have one placeholder talent for now. Oh, man. Let's get Death Knight done. We'll get a DK. I like how all my characters then I become Alliance. Like, I play mostly on the Horde, but all my characters become literally Alliance characters. Bald. Let's fill this a couple of times until we get something we're like. That's fine. Dal Deathly. Yeah, Dal Deathly. The ONYXIA talent is a talent we know about, even it's not that good. So we already know exactly what it is. What is it actually? Can you give me a screenshot of exactly what the talent is supposed to be? Because I know that the data mine stuff on Wowhead recently. Not all those data mine stuff are in, but either way. Is there any easy way to get tier set gear? On live or on like beta? If you mean on beta, there's literally a vendor that you can talk to. Literally called Setsatoran. Setsatoran, he's a class set tester. You literally walk up, buy your entire tier set, and you can easily like get your tier set. If you mean on live, you have to get gear that is at least a veteran track, like veteran 1 out of 8 minimum, and then you go catalyze it. Like at this point, you should be able to get a bunch of gear, get a bunch of season 3 stuff, catalyze it. So veteran 1 track. If you do open world stuff, like if you go talk to a character in Valdraken, right? Beta. Oh yeah. Ignore, you know the Valdraken part. Literally talk to Setsatoran. There's one in Orgrimmar, one in Stormwind. Literally one in each city. It's gonna take me a second to get the all this set up here, boys. So let me start working things down. Which spec too? Unholy Frost? What are we playing? Blood? Let you guys decide this one. Frost? Okay. If we are playing Frost, are we playing the Breath build of Frost, or are we playing like Obliteration Frost? Because I kind of want to do Obliteration Frost if we do Frost. Just because that's my vibe. Honestly. That's just what I vibe with. Yeah, one for each, do it. Frost, okay. Have a blood build, lol. Yeah, I know you do. Did it change this? Okay, I'm gonna get my talents like... I'm gonna set up my talents first here. This I have to have. Now I can just kind of specialize things, can't I? I do like how with Death Knights, like you get all the talents you need, and then there's like 5 points that you can go back and like invest back into. So I want a kick, I grab a kick. I want a blind, I can grab a blind. I want a, I don't necessarily want to summon my pet. I don't think I really need Enfeeble, but it's probably as good either way. Stuns are fine. I have blind though. Death Strike? Sure. Do I need Leech though? I don't think I need Leech. Let's do it like this. So we can now grab this. Creepy hand. Yeah, something like this is gonna be okay. Fat number obliterates. Okay, we're gonna do obliterates then. Man, I do need to remember how to get the best obliterate combos. I'll take a build off of live, because that's gonna give me a bit of a guidance then. This is what I think I'll do. So it actually goes double into Improved Frost Strike, huh? Now I can skimp out on this, by the way. I don't need this at all. Ice Cap is over here. Frost ones. Oh, I love this positioning. That's so good. So we're gonna do this. Fatal Fixation. Yeah, Fatal no longer a must-have anymore. So that's interesting. I think I like that. I need Empower though. So now I have a 3 point I could spend it wherever. Enduring Strength, Frostwolf's Wade. You normally would pick up Glacial Advance. You don't really need Glacial Advance. I'll show you why you don't really need it. I'm gonna do this here. Alright, so we get this talent, Arctic Assault. Consuming Kill Machine fires off Glacial Advance. You don't need to be talented to do Glacial Advance to get free Glacial Advances. It's kind of goated. Then I want to play into Froststrike Cleave ability, honestly. Smothering Offenses is fine. I kind of want to grab Absolute Zero because I'm thinking of playing Apocalypse. Rider the Apocalypse. Icy Torrent auto attacks have a chance to just do damage. Yeah. Or you could do 2 points into Icebreaker instead, which might be better. Only to primary. Yeah. 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 That's the build I'm going to run. This is the build. Might not be the best, but it's the one that I can stand by. Alright. Do I need to go back to Arcturus? Arcturus? Archerius? Archerio? Probably do, don't I? Am I gonna get DC doing this? Hold on. Let me do /reload just so like I could save my town build and visit the home. Away from home. Yo, Dal, how you doing? What's up? Vladilus, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Left hand side of the tree is your friend? Yeah, I know. I just wanted to be double checking. Right, I just wanted... Oh, we did DC going here? I am surprised. I am impressed, in fact. Oh, look at these Death Knights. Oh, look at you. Except you guys are hitting low-level train dummies. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I still scaled? This guy out here is like, oh, I'm doing some testing, boys. Yeah. These train dummies just inflate your damage. I don't know what you're going to be able to test out of it, but pop off, king. What a goober. Wow, I can't believe we're doing crazy big numbers. I can't believe it. These numbers are out of control. Unless he's just like ignoring the numbers and just wants to get a feel for how it plays. I just don't really know. Even this guy too. Makes me want to just yell out like, stop! Wow. Does mounted combat work in instances? No, it does not. Only out in the open world. Which blows, because certain instances do count as open world where you can mount up. No, it doesn't work though. The only way to really make mounted combat work is Death Charge, which basically just changes your Death Advance. It's like a better version. I wonder if I want to go Fury. Yeah, probably Fury. Alrighty, give it a second. LUA error. Okay, at least it's clocked in. I feel like I'm missing my abilities on my bars. There's a bug in the beta just for Warlock right now. People doing 20 million DPS. Yeah, you basically play into a the one town that someone's an overfiend and you KS bolt a bunch. I mean, Jax posted it, but I mean, I think Kobrak got ahead of him. Like even Kobrak came back to the game just to post a funny clip of that, man. I mean, I feel like everybody has seen it by now. We could maybe hop on a Destro War like show you guys, but yeah, there's a weird talent interaction that's not working well. Have fun with it for now. Until they fix it next week, I imagine. What am I missing ability-wise? Death Goal, don't need it. Lickborn, I need it. Soul Reaper, I need it. Death Charge goes here. Pillar. There's a lot of passives. Yeah, okay. My bars feel kind of empty. Alright, let's get a group together, boys. If y'all want to join Dungeon, let me know. Or if you don't have me out on Real ID. Actually, if you guys are in beta and want to add me on Real ID, Dalaran #1340. Hit me up. Hey Zola, got you, my man. Got you, my boy. There we go. That said, you got it for DK. I like the helm and shoulders. I'm not a big fan of the helm, I'm not gonna lie. Shoulders are good. I like the chains and the moving parts on the shoulders. I like the set for the most part. I'm just not a big fan of the helm. Just something about like the shape of that helm and then those like crown thing you got going on the spikes. It looks metal, but I'm not a fan. Like, I would switch up the helm. Like, if we had like this beast head for shoulder as part of my helm, and I was like basically without this chopped crown or whatever, I'd like it, but it just looks like I'm a piece of a fence, right? And it looks like somebody ripped off a piece of a fence and then stuck it on my head and maybe bent it a little. Like, it's kind of okay. Put me in, coach. Gotcha. Are you gonna tank it? Okay. Class. That should hopefully be everything I need. Hopefully. DK said it looks good on Panda. JK, don't. Yeah, the day when things are good on a Pandaren is gonna be the day. It's gonna be the day. That's all I got for you. Is there anything I can grab? Occasionally share a drink with allies, increase the primary stats, absorbing damage. It seems like a tank trinket, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna try Frost. That was a chance to explode for shadow damage split. Increase in haste. I'm kind of gonna run it actually. And then darkness, increase in shadow damage. Okay. Stamina and haste. Pole arm. I mean, it looks cool. This trinket will scale up, but right now it doesn't. Spirit target with, oh, it's an on-use trinket. 8,000 nature damage? Every 1 second for 20 seconds. Okay. Power the module received somewhere in the twist and the other, collecting test snippets of deciphers them to reveal your next tap. Field operator transmitter seems like a very, very busy trinket. I want to see what this does. I want to see how much damage dealing cash, roll mute, summon. Okay, give me 30 seconds. I want to see how hard this trinket can hit. If it hits for anything. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with like a plain haste trinket. Most fun class so far? Ooh, that's a hard one. There's a lot of good ones. I think mages are really, really good, and warlocks. I think between like class that I can just hop on and have fun no matter what I'm doing, probably warlock or mage. I think it would be rogue, but rogues have not really been in that great of a spot right now because we're just not finished yet. I think it all depends though. There's more specs that I like rather than one specific class though. And there's a lot of them. I should say just one. Because like Enhancement Shaman as a Tempest, or with the Tempest ability, is incredibly good. Right? That's a ton of fun. But then also whenever I hop on a Bear Druid as a Druid of the Claw, and I get to do some of those cat weaving abilities, it's actually so engaging. Wither, Affliction, Warlock, Dot, Carnage is so fun to play into, but that's because I wanted Dot Warlocks to return again. Instead of just spamming Malefic Rapture the entire time. You know? Yeah. Yeah, so Dal, what's up, Rick? Hope you're having a good one. What does that pull on do? I didn't even read. I don't even know how to read. Oh, what the hell? Thank you. Threat of Fate. So it does do damage, it's just like as a dot. Surukai Flourish. Did like 1, 2, 3. That does no damage. I'm gonna give you guys a trinket that actually does damage. Once he loads in. Here we go. Want a trinket that does damage. How about get this Mad Queen's Mandate, where that just slaps somebody for 2.1 million shadow damage and heals me over time. Cooldown reduced if this effect kills the target. So if I use this as execute, you could basically just keep chomping people away. It's kind of fun. It's just fun to use. Okay, we can queue up. Hopefully we're ready. Have we tried red? Yes, not only beta, but I've been playing a lot of alpha, and I played a lot of red pally during the alpha. Oh, that's a cool place. I think you guys will like this dungeon. Wait, is this the Court of Stars 2.0, or is it the other one? It's either this Court of Stars or the 3 boss one. Court of Stars. Yep. Enjoy Court of Stars, everybody. Enjoy it. There's going to be a bit of the... When I say Court of Stars, I'm not going to explain myself. You'll just have to see what I mean. Once we get there, I will probably explain it a little bit. For some of you guys are like, what do you mean by that? But yeah, I'm not gonna. Otherwise, I'm not really gonna. I think you guys will like it though. Yeah, Paladin's really, really good though. Like, especially with the Wake of Ashes pal. If you haven't seen any of my videos on me looking over Paladin stuff, definitely worth looking at it. Definitely worth. Combat log. Yeah, you kind of want to go for big-ish pulls. Definitely want to get all these guys gripped up here. Oh no, I'm gonna need to change that. I need to get a Death and Decay that I can actually like cleave or use. Functionally use. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to make a death and okay. Because there's no shot I'm gonna be playing around with a green reticle when applying Death and Decay. You just can't make me. Also, all of these guys can hurt quite a bit. They've I think they buffed them up a little bit. So care. Handle them with care. Just saying. But you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go a little more aggressive, that's fine with me. Who am I to blow against the winds? I'm just gonna frost strike things whenever I can. I'm gonna hope my dudes are getting summoned up here and there. Oh yeah, Morgraine, come here. Give me that Death of Decay, baby. Let's go. I'm stunned. I don't want to I don't want to do that. Hell yeah, where's Morgraine? Come back here. Morgraine, I need your Death and Decay, please. I need your Death and Decay. I need it right now. Try to see if I can maybe chump one of these guys. Never mind. Apparently not. We do the boss. I went to chomp him, but I never got around to it. Oh, we're gonna have to walk here, by the way. We're gonna have to waddle him out in a bit. Yeah. And he's kind of tethered us all to him, so we can't really, like, move anywhere. We have to stay with him. I gotta stop looting these things. I'm gonna get deceived. I think Gilly's probably messing everything up here, isn't he? Hold on, what do we demo? Yeah, demonology. Yeah, he's probably popping off. I was gonna say, like, I think things are dying here way too quickly, but makes sense. Makes sense. So, Mr. Build, Harmony Master, really like it. Same as Arms Warrior Colossus. Yeah, Colossus looks really, really good. Oh yeah, you're going a little bit too aggressive here. Need to get this guy back a bit. Yeah, Pale Priests are not... We gotta pull him back. Gotta pull him back a little. Otherwise, this is gonna be, Okay, here we go. Hold on. We gotta wait. Yeah, you guys are just gonna keep getting wrapped up. And he's gonna die. Yeah. So, you can't, rush in immediately. Basically, the bugs that have in a party, they can sense whether you are a good guy or a bad guy, unless you smell like them. So you have to beat this guy up until he gives you pheromones. And now we gotta use these ghosties to find Eyes of the Queen. I think I probably shouldn't have explained everything, should have I? But here's the first Eye of the Queen. You can discover him, and you gotta find them somewhere at this party. They're all scattered kind of all over the place. And you also want to avoid the big guards walking around, or I think you just die, like insta-die. All these guys also have a lot of voidy abilities, and they're gonna port everywhere. It's super, super fun. He wasn't dead. Normally he kind of just disappears and then reappears. So now we just gotta scour around and find them. And these guys have the same, like, who goes there when you walk next to them? Oh, he just insta-gets you. Okay. Used to be like, he just like casts like who goes there. Now he just instantly snipes you. So that's a little different. But it's Core to Stars, when you think of it that way. It's essentially Core to Stars. the dungeon. So between Rider and Deathbringer for Frost, Deathbringer is really good. I feel like a lot of people are not really looking at Deathbringer as carefully, but it's solid. I like it a ton. I think you definitely need to give that one a proper shot. Somebody get sniped. Is that the guy? That's the guy? Okay, there we go. So yeah, you're gonna have to do a little bit of this to like actually finding these guys, but yeah, bit of a process to say the least. Gonna AMS for all of us. Those other guys are just evading. The guy's not back. Yeah, there it goes. He doesn't actually disappear. He disappears into the void and then reappears. And we gotta find another one. Pings are gonna be goated here. And also, look at this guy. He's a retired Lord of Resurrect. He's just walking these spiders along. He's a retired general just taking his puppy dogs for a walk. There's like all these dudes riding their bugs or whatever. Yeah, and this is, by the way, not going to be the same spots every single time. They used to be on very same spots, but they started to apply a lot more like, oh, they could be anywhere in this place, so you really got to look for them now. Really got to start looking for them. They did not make it easy for you. Did I really get caught? Apparently I did. I guess I was a little close. I thought it was okay, but apparently, oh, Sally also got caught. Did all of us get caught? I guess we just didn't move for that guy. I thought I was way out of it, but okay. Two-handed is just a viable deal with Frost. It is, but I think the tiers that we're getting in Season 1 is going to be very heavy about consuming runic power to give you strength, as well as runic power spending abilities do more damage. So I think you are going to go breath build just because of that tier set interaction. You can make a build that isn't a breath build that can work okay, but I think right now in the first season it does heavily lean into a breath synergy just because of the tier set, or a more natural synergy with the tier set or with the breath, at least for now. I'm gonna hope I live. I feel like I'm just gonna die here. Let's get a couple of solid death strikes. I'm gonna die. Got a Ligborn. Mending. He's gonna get out of here. Knife throw. Ow. Come back. There we go. Did we kill the last one? We did get the last one. Now we're gonna go back to, while we're waiting for Sally, we gotta go back to there's gonna be like a bit of a spoiler. Also, by the way, when you walk around here, it'll actually tell you where to go. And you got all these guys out here. There's vendors, which you'll actually be able to visit once the actual, once you get to the actual city. Like, you'll be able to walk around the city as a zone, but also as a dungeon. Yeah, let me see if I can come back and, are you good? Oh, it took you all the way back. Huh. I was gonna come back, be res you real quickly. But, yeah, you can basically walk around here. There's a lot of, like, little funny vendors and like joke stuff that all throughout the city, and like there's big political struggle of like the queen wants to take all the Nerubians to the next level by evolving them, but there's a lot of old school Nerubians that are not necessarily quite there or whatever, and there's like it's just fun to explore essentially. It's just very, very fun to explore. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't be walking. This guy's gonna walk up to the next boss. Addons work in the beta? Probably. I haven't seen any work so far. At least all the add-on manager discords that I'm in, right? Like the details Discord, for example, they don't have a working version of Discord for beta at the moment. Not yet, at least. What is this trinket or whatever thing you got going on? It turns into a thing. What is that? Remnant of Darkness? Abilities have a chance to call darkness to you, increasing the strength. Oh, that's what that is? Okay, I wondered. Always wondered that. Keep seeing Kata beta and keep reading War Within instead of getting excited. Okay, it seemed, even like in the, what is it, the Wowhead stuff? Yeah, that's gonna do it. You see, all good, man. All good. So, what else? We can ride on Deathbringer. Definitely don't skimp out on Deathbringer. It's actually really, really, really fun. Rider, I think, is going to be popular by many Death Knights, but Don't skimp out on Deathbringer, it's really, really good. So these guys are two bosses that share health, and they have a bunch of mechanics we gotta run in and out. Have fun. Usually people lust them and just nuke them really, really quickly. I'm hoping we'll actually get, you guys will get to see some mechanics. On my launcher, it says it got beta from Kata. You mean like recently? Oh. There goes the DC. I hope it doesn't reset the dungeon, because that used to happen in the alpha. It just resets it all the way back. It did. Completely reset it. We're back to 0. Back to square one. Fun. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. It's a long dungeon. Or at least it felt kind of long. Well, there's that. Alright, combat log. Is that? Okay. Okay, here we go. Dude, at this point we might as well do a new dungeon. We can't. We got 3 minutes. Alright, 3 minutes. 3 mins, and we queue for another, I say. I just get the same place. I'm gonna upload the log, see how it was doing. Damodal? Yeah, it's my fault. No, it's not it. Warcraft. There we go. I'm gonna do a log. I'm gonna upload the logs real quickly, see what that one turned into. It was 706, yeah? Okay, so Frost, DK 2-hand, dungeon test. And we can see if Frost Death Knight does 2-handers doing anything. We didn't get a lot of bosses or a lot of ads, but like we got a little bit of data. Not a lot, but just a smidge. At least something we could take a look at. Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, so Del Deathly, I'm not playing breath build. This is just overall data, like bosses or the one boss that we got to do. And ads. I thought Gilly was popping off, but apparently not. Yeah, Obliterate is doing quite a bit. You see, Glacial Advance is doing a lot, and I'm not even pressing the button. I'm just getting the procs of Glacial Advance from my Obliterate. So you just basically add the Glacial Advance as part of my Obliterate in terms of the damage. The only way of doing AoE I have is procs of Glacial, Remorseless Winter, Frost Fever, Frost Strikes that cleave with Shattered Frost. So that's the AoE component of my Frost Strikes. Oh, Paxton's apparently doing something. Cryogenic Chamber is going to be adding the damage towards my Remorseless Winter, but you can see there's the amount of cleave I have. And Morgraine is, out of all the Death Knights getting summoned, he's getting summoned a lot. Whenever he's up, Death and Decay is active for me, so you get a lot more consistent cleave. This is why I'm thinking, like, there might be a chance that two-hand Obliterate will be a playstyle that will be kind of viable. And this is me not even, again, if you just press Glacial Advance and play that build, that'll be fine too, but like, look at the damage it's doing on its own. That's just the procs. Just the procs. Actually, Torrent doesn't seem to be doing a lot, but it's fairly low. So it's probably like other ways to optimize my builds though. Exercise. What's in it for you? Conduit hits hard, by the way. Conduit hurts. That's a good button. It is very, very strong for monks. It does give you cooldown reduction, like heavy cooldown reduction, so it does makes things a little bit weird as a monk. At least I think so, but it's really good. And then you get also Courage of White Tiger, Invoke White Tiger, Red Crane, New Zawa, where's the Strength of Black Ox? Yeah, it's so fun. Bone build, by the way, for blood. Oh yeah, let me look at your build then. Your bone build. Look at it. So this is the Death Reaper playstyle, right? Is it Death Reaper? Is that the name? I'm getting it wrong. Deathbringer playstyle is you place this executed button called Reaper's Mark on the enemy, and then you use abilities that are Shadow or Frost, which becomes Shadow Frost. Either one just becomes Shadow Frost to stack up the damage. And then once it pops, if the enemy is low, they get Soul Reaper on them for free, right? But also, your next Marrow Round or Obliterate will do 2 scythe attacks. One that's just a big frontal exterminate that hits the enemy, whoever you're targeting, and then a cleave exterminate. And I guess they're putting them together here now. Look at the damage that's doing for the blood DK. Literally your hero spec is doing a ton. And then there's Blood Boil, Shattering Bonus, fantastic. Way of Souls also got quite a bit more damage now. They buffed that up quite a bit. Yeah, so definitely don't be sleeping on Exterminate. So imagine this that does Shadow Frost damage, which is also Frost, on a Frost Death Knight. It's solid. Don't be sleeping on it. They buffed it by like 50%. It is good. It is good. I just really like riders, but this is also really, really good. I also got a test to see if they, what is it? I guess we'll do that as the next dungeon. We'll play that as the Deathbringer, so I can show you guys how that works. We won't change our build at all. We'll just adjust one hero town thing. And we'll do towns that I like. Is it the... No. Talents. And I'll go for a cooldown reduction, so I could use the ability more often. We can queue dungeons. Cool. And now we'll queue another one. Hope I get, not this one, hopefully get Rookery or something. Or Hollowfall, one of the Hollowfall dungeons. Probably not the flying one, actually. Okay, Brewery again. At least we're not a stranger to this one. We more or less know how it plays. Found the spear. Okay, yeah, I might mess around with it. Longer CD at some more dam. You think so? Is that better? Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll find out which one is better. Oh no, my talents. My talents, man. Oh god. I'm gonna try to see if I could blind any of these, if possible. Oh god. Just keeps on... Bite? Yeah, we just gotta execute that guy real quickly. I think cooldown reduction might actually be a little bit better, but we'll test both of them. How did that sound? Oh my god. Just advance it. Tell me I still have my Death Indicator that I can like cleave with. Or not cleave with. What am I thinking of? Macro with. I do, okay. At least I have it, just not on my bars. Those guys need to be done. And those guys too. I'm gonna pull that. And I'm gonna pull that. And that. And we're gonna hope for the best. Try to see if we can apply Mark. Hopefully it'll reapply to somebody by itself. It should. Yep, this guy has it. At least you never lose out on the Mark. There we go. And I still have Exterminate. So that'll be kind of nice. Hopefully we'll apply it. How's Hunter performing? As bad as it seems. So the Hunters have not really gotten any crazy changes so far. Next week though. Next week we'll have a better idea. Just being honest with you. Break it up. Happy hour. Grab a brew. Guess he gets a shield. He's just shrugging it off. Yeah. You literally just have to do this mechanic. I really wish I had more mobility. This is why Deathbringer would be, or Rider is so much better, just because from the mobility. Guys, who's up with the DPS in? This guy's just DPSing him the entire time. He's taking 99% less damage. You want more, right? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Yep, he's just dead. I mean, that'll work. Still got a big obliterate. I guess we'll do this side. Just care of the slows. Yeah, so Hunter, I just would wait. I would just give it a little bit of time. Hunters are not finished yet. They got a new update apparently coming out next week. So that should be pretty exciting. Did you just Gorfins him? 100% he did. Ow. Oh no, come back with me. The Death Knight things, man. Yoinking mobs around. That's gotta be my favorite. Alright, we can do maybe another decentish pull, I think. Just it's a lot of bees. A lot of beeswax. Although the slows don't seem to be that bad. Like we're either dodging the slows or I don't know. Dome down. Because you're probably gonna need something here. Yeah, now we got slows. Try to stun whatever I can. Wait, we should probably grip those guys. Oh god. Yeah, there we go. At least we got a Death Strike and Izuka. Okay. Oh god. I didn't realize it would knock you. Oh! Didn't realize it would actually knock like that. Bestial Wrath? Wait, he actually used the ability Bestial Wrath. That is so good. That is so good. Isn't it like a Bestial Wrath? Okay, they are interruptible. They are blindable and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Give a big pull. Give a big round of applause here. Yeah, okay. Big enough? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, huge cleave. Love it. Wait, the boss is in? Okay. We're still doing him now. I get the cleave rolling now. I gotta do better at like maintaining my auto attack buffs. Because I'm pretty bad at maintaining that right now. I just gotta be better. The best part about the Reaper ability actually is like once you apply it on the target, when you get that execute scythe combo, there's a chance that you can reapply it again on the target. So like you can just permanently maintain it. There's like a small chance that increases a little bit higher if you go for the less CD reduction but more like painful death for a bit more damage. It just gives you like a 30% higher chance to reapply it. And sometimes you can just keep chaining it over and over and over. It's a bit RNG though. I like level boost, yeah, on PvP. Is like level boost free on PDB? What's a PDB? PTR or beta? Is that what you mean? I don't know what a PDB is. I guess it depends what you mean. Oh my god, my Reaper dot just keeps reapplying to new targets because I can't ever chain it fast enough. PTR, I guess, or beta. On one of the realms, yeah, you can just make a new character and it gives you insta level 80. Just on the max level realm, specific realm just for that. By the way, the hobgoblins will randomly pick one of us to charge towards. So if you position yourself correctly, you can get them to charge towards the wall and they don't go nearly as far. Makes things a little bit easier. Also, probably worth killing those things, by the way, the barrels, whenever they're up, if possible, if you can. No biggie if you can't. Okay, and hopefully we'll get a decent pull so I can do a big Reaper cleave. Are you giving UPI? What the? Sally, what do you mean you're giving a blood DKPI? Am I a joke to you? Okay, we're gonna have to be very, very careful with the bombs, explosive brews. Another one? Oh. Or not, okay. I tried. I tried. I really did. I'm gonna do one of these and hope for the best. Probably should do these guys too, yeah? Yeah, might as well. Okay, another boss. Did you try dual one-hand build? Looks insane. Dual wield? I have not, no. I have not. I just started putting a character together today. We've gotten through a couple of classes, but I just kind of threw something up really quickly just to test. I usually play two-handed on live. But yeah, dual wield should be really good this first season, especially with that tier set. It looks really solid. Oh yeah, we're gonna be gripping those guys in, aren't we? I feel like we are. You know what? Let him get a shield. I'm okay with that. You know what? Let him get a shield. Hit things for a little bit. No mind. We're way too good, dude. I want to let the boss just get a shield, just so we had something to hit for a little longer. But that works. Maybe it's time Blizzard implement an in-game DPS meter. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know if they really want to, right? Because one, since add-ons are so sophisticated, that means they just don't really have to invest resources into it. But also, I think if they were to do so, they generally don't try to make highest DPS a priority, because that can create degenerative gameplay, right? So they usually try to avoid it, just from like a stance perspective. They probably should though, right? Like, I see why they don't wanna, but I feel like at this point they probably should, right? Might not be the worst, because they have ways to track all these things on their own. They're the DC. Maybe the two might have DC'd. We can give him a second. Or am I DC'd? I think you're fine. Oh yeah, we are DC'd. Okay. All right, we are DC'd. I was gonna say, man. Привет, мужик, здорово, Олег. Здорово, здорово. We're gonna try to see if we can get back in. Please don't reset this dungeon. Please don't reset it like you did with the, I don't think this one ever reset before. I know that other bug one does reset, the Nerubian one. Hey Dal, what's up, Blaine? I like to be playing the beta, even though I could do remix stuff. I'd rather do remix. Yeah, man, more than welcome to. Play whatever you wanna. Okay, so at least it didn't reset us. Yeah. Looks like we guys weren't DC'd. Me and Azal were. It looked like you guys were DC'd, but apparently apparently it was everybody else but them. It's okay. We'll wait for Azal. Actually, if you stand on the edge, you might be able to grip Azal. That might be quicker. Getting him over here. I assume he's gonna spawn over there like I did. This dungeon's gonna be sick. I'm excited. It's pretty good, and like if you actually look at some of the names of these enemies or whatever, it's like the joke dungeon with goblins. It is awesome. Just doing this yes man part, like as you kill the yes man, they like once you kill one yes man, all the other yes men upgrade. Like they'll get a level, and they'll get a reheal, and their names get upgraded to like just a different variation of yes men, but it gets funnier and funnier and sillier as they do. It's fun. Yeah, so I haven't tried the one-handed build at all though. I do need to mess with it at some point. What's up, Emir? Hope you're having a good one. I do need to get a bunch of characters up and running with like a tier set and part to train dummies though, so I'll probably be doing that over the next few weeks. I know you gotta walk. Oh, I was about to jump off and be a dummy. Uppies. I like that. Oh, come on. It keeps giving me the wrong version of the what's it? Wrong version of Death and Decay. I don't want to be I don't want to have to click the ability. His name is a concursor, not a yes man anymore. He's upgraded. With a slash reload. Please don't DC. EEO herself. Also, I haven't been using my trinket at all, so that's going to be a bit of a bummer. That damage is basically non-existent then. Yeah, this dungeon is gonna be pretty awesome. It's not super like when it comes to actual like endgame content, I don't think you're gonna end up using a lot of there's not a lot of like flexibility of how you do this as a Mythic Plus instance, but I think overall it's gonna be fun. Neat. That was a fun one. Let's take a look at the damage. I want to see Reaper. Oh, that's like stormy. You know what? I never actually get to see the sky like this, so I'm actually gonna enjoy that. Let's take a look at the Reaper thing. See how that did. Two-handed Deathbringer dungeon. Stormy Stormwind. It's good looking. You report. Okay, so it like separated the two. It only has like the last half. Apparently it only recorded Orator, Crix, and Goldie, which is the last two bosses. Wait, no, that's City of Threads. Huh? Is it this one maybe? No. Okay, so it's like really bugged out. It didn't really work super well. Is this just the final boss fight? I think. Yeah, it's just final boss. Or final set of ads on the boss. Yeah, it didn't really log properly. That sucks, man. Yeah, I don't have the log, boys. It's pretty bad. It just didn't even log at all. Man. Yeah, DCs can scuff up logs pretty hard. I just don't have any then. I literally just have the final boss fight, but it literally doesn't have anything I want to see. There's like a little bit of City of Threads still for some reason. You just combine them together. Probably because of DC. Yeah, it's buggy like that. Like logs sometimes surprise me, and they just sometimes like, oh, there's no issue. It kept like, it just for some reason like, let's say I'm like logging something and at DC I come back and re-enable the log, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pull this and I'm gonna pull this. Looks like the same dungeon, same people. Slap it together. Here you go. And you can say like a moment where I DC'd, like for the Arcane Mage, when I DC'd, and it's perfectly fine. Just gotta put them together, no problem. And here, like I started combat log. It's recording it, I DC, and then the log is like, I don't know what happened during that time you were playing until the DC. I forgot. So whatever, man. I want to show off Reaper, but rip. Take my word for it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad with Deathbringer. Keep calling it Reaper is Deathbringer. It's just the Reap ability. So was it pull? Yeah, there was so many good pulls, man. Big AoE, and all it has is final boss and like the yes man part. So amazing how many people are still playing the game. You mean like beta or you mean on live? Because yeah, live has been pretty poppin'. Like surprisingly, every time I hop onto my realm, like Veldraken is full of people always, and there's plenty of people queuing dungeons. And there's plenty of people still also playing Remix. And now you got Beta. So like there's so many versions of the game, man. It was wild. And like it, and then it's not even talking about classic SOD or classic Kata, which is like, I assume people are playing it. I just haven't been in those circles in a bit, man. I haven't played SOD in a while. Orgo was full in Kata, hella weird. There we go. Remix is popping, Kata popping, Real Tail popping. Yeah. It's probably it's good, it's healthy. Let's hope it stays that way throughout, like, you know, into war within and whatnot, whatever else they do. Have you showed Dark Ranger talents? I have not taken a look at Dark Ranger, but I am going to make a hunch real quick. And I'm probably gonna call it here in a bit. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Azal. Thank you, everybody, and Egg, for joining us, man. Appreciate y'all. Let me go make a hunter, because I'm gonna need to make one of each class anyway for the beta. Dal is currently hunting. I need to make more horde characters, because there's like better... I need places with trained dummies, and there's better ones over there. It's like, thank you. Yeah, I can go over Dark Ranger talents if you want me to, but I was just gonna make one just to outfit them with tier pieces. That's all I really need, is to make character with tier sets. But yeah, might as well. I really wanted to start a build. Put something in there. I think that's fine. I know I want this. I know there's probably something up here that I'm just... What did you pick up that... Why does this feel like there's like no talents to invest into? No, that's necessary. That's necessary. Is it... I thought it also goes into barrage. No, not barrage. Explosive, but apparently it doesn't. Is this right? Is this more or less the talents you would run capsule-wise for BM? I'll answer that myself. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I'm just gonna make a build that is ignoring the current tier set. Yeah, that actually kind of works. I thought you would go this way, but that's fine. Here. Apparently wouldn't pick a brutal companion. What am I missing here? What am I grabbed that I'm not supposed to have? Oh, I guess that is AoE, isn't it? I guess you would put points out of here, put kill cleave if you are doing AoE. 1 point here. Yeah, let's make a dungeon build. Your quintessential dungeon build. That's it. That's it. Okay, cool. That'll work. I don't really need like anything crazy here. Alright, so Dark Ranger, just for you, my guy. Off the bat, you're gonna have ability. You're gonna have to play around the 30-second cooldown of Black Arrow. You basically fire it off. It does shadow damage over time. Each time Black Arrow deals damage, you have a 10% chance to generate a charge of Barb Shot. So it's just gonna give you more resources every 30 seconds. Synergize with all the other 2-minute cooldowns. Each time Black Arrow deals damage, has a chance to manifest Hound. I don't know if these Hounds get buffed by Mastery. I assume they do. Kill Command does more damage. Stuff like that does more damage. Disengage will chain the closest target. So that used to be a choice over something, but now it's on its own at some... Okay, that's a little different. When Black Arrow resets the cooldown of an ability, you gain focus, or if the Black Arrow dot is cut short, it refunds its own CD. You can do whatever you want to do there. Multi-shot, when it hits the target, while Black Arrow is affected, it does like a AoE damage. It's just naturally going to happen as you play your Hunter. Kill shot, it's 50% chance to generate charge of Barb Shot when used on target from the Black Arrow or shadow damage passive. And Withering Fire is the main ability. Black Arrow resets when it resets a cooldown of your aim shot or Barb Shot. A barrage of dark arrows will strike your target, dealing shadow damage, increasing the damage you and your pets deal to them by 10% for 6 seconds. And that's essentially the hero talents. Nothing too crazy. What the hell did I... Was that it? No. I have a town somewhere that I don't need. Okay. Town's bugged. That's not unusual. So hopefully it's updated and made it look like Sylvanas. The Black Arrow. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I guess you can take a look at that too in a bit. Let me go get some of these things set up. Grab my tier. What are you thought on the tier set appearance, by the way, my guy? Well, I have it here. There's just a blue variant, but there's gonna be other recolors too. Horse. Get out of here. Thoughts? I know I'm kind of covering the screen, but thoughts? While I move stuff around. That's another class where I'm gonna have to make a bunch of those cursor macros. I'm missing a couple abilities here and there. Here we go. Dark Ranger is so disappointing. The title of this hero challenge created way too much expectations. The Dark Ranger. Embrace hatred, strike from the shadows, assault enemies with a necrotic, shadow empowered abilities, enemies will fall abilities with empowered dark abilities. I guess the question is, what do you expect out of a Dark Ranger? I think everybody's gonna have a different expectation. I'm wondering what you guys have expected out of it. Like when you heard Dark Ranger, what do you think it was gonna have? Like ability wise. Oh god, please don't DC, I just set you up! Okay. I saw myself casting for a second. Does it still look ass no theme? I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I could show you the abilities, what it all looks like, what you're gonna get to play around with, right? And let you answer that question for yourself. I guess if I were to answer the question, like, does it match the thematics of all the other hero specs? And I'd say it's about what I expected from, or about what I've seen. So, because I've taken a look at every single one of the class's hero specs, right? Not just BM Hunter. Like, my horizons are literally every class and every spec in the game. So, is it about the same as all the other classes? It's about in that ballpark, yeah. It doesn't seem to be worse than what some of the other classes offer. I guess what I'm trying to say. That's Black Arrow, right? You saw the mechanic, you saw the ability. For BM, it doesn't really give it too much more interactivity besides what's already been established for BM, besides barb shots and what is it? Barb shots and kill commands. So that's not. I don't think that's ever going to change, really, right? It's a same old, same old. I don't think that adjusts that much. It's not meant to be super intrusive. I think you may notice a little more for marksman. But for BM, it's not trying to complicate BM, right? And BM is not meant to be a complex spec. For the most part, if anything they're trying to do with any of the abilities is to remove some of the top-end complexity. So you're probably not really going to see much. And again, I think it's a byproduct of BM spec. At a marksmanship, it feels a little bit better because you really didn't notice those extra aim shots. It really does give you like more of a burstier feel. Every 30 seconds does let you in more aim shots, and the dopamine rush that happens because of that. For BM, most of your rotation ends up being kill command and barb shots, and they're not trying to disrupt what players are used to. So you're still going to be barb shotting and kill commanding with a kill shot in between when you first use the ability. But yeah, it's not trying to give you more complexity. If that's what you were hoping Dark Ranger was going to do, where all of a sudden you're no longer kill commander or barb shotting, the ability is still keeping to the core. They're not changing the core. You just get to add an extra element on top of what is expected out of BM, I guess. Right? I'm not a BM Hunter main. I don't really know what BM Hunter mains were expecting out of Dark Ranger. But yeah, like if you just get to play with it a little, none of the hero talents are trying to add, like, again, top-end complexity. They're making sure that everything you learn from last expansion just carries over and you get like an extra few elements to play into. But yeah, I think you will see some maybe a little bit more notability in terms of a little bit more barb shots, but it's not going to be like wild or crazy or anything like that, right? Maybe like there's a bit more interactivity of like maybe haste, so you get more ticks of barb shots. Maybe there'll be some in that regard. But BM, again, I don't think BM has ever really been like a spec that's all about complexity. right? As MM, you do notice it though. As MM, there's quite a bit of mono-notability, I'd say. Just from me playing it. Just because of the way MM is structured and how, like, getting those aim shots windows, getting those meaty aim shot windows every 30 seconds is huge. I miss the complexity of survival in Legion. I feel like Legion survival was maybe a little overly complex, I'm not gonna lie. I like what they were doing, the ambitiousness of it. I don't know if the complexity would be the word that I would say that I miss about survival from Legion. I do think it was more unique though. Among Us was such a better button back then, even though it was RNG. Yeah, I do think some of those elements could probably be re-added. I would love for survival to actually have more of those like axe throw abilities, right? Just something that you can use in between your rotation. So like have a Mungus bite window and then use other abilities outside of that window and then back to Mungus biting. I did like that flow. I just felt like it was way too many plates that you had to keep spinning at all times, right? So imagine like a stick and you have a plate on top of it, right? And you have to keep them all spinning all at once constantly, and they all just don't spin at the same time either. So you're not refreshing two plates at once. You're just kind of watching all of them. If something's about to fall off, like a buff or a debuff or whatever, you have to get it spinning again. It's a lot, you know. I mean, since I was just like, haha, Mungus might go burr. Yeah, I do kind of miss those days too. It's just I don't really know unless it can give Mungus bite a cleave, so it hits things around you, and then make it like a focus, like kind of like a Blade Flurry Outlaw thing going on. Yeah, I don't really know what they could do with it. Imagine if they made BM in Survival 1 like Nathana's Brightcaller would be more lore-like. I guess the question is, what would Nathana's Brightcaller play like? When I hear Dark Ranger, I think of Sylvanas and the possibility of introduction of a new hero class, not a fan favorite icon that is reduced to a few notes. I guess that the question is like, what kind of abilities do you think a Dark Ranger would have, and how much of a difference does it need to have for Beast Mastery specifically? Because again, like in terms of other hero talents, it does about the same as what every other hero talent so far does. So it's like, it's not better or worse than the other hero talents. It does about the same amount of impact as every one of them else does, right? Like Ride of the Apocalypse, for example, it's not super complex. You get to summon riders, and when you pop your cooldowns, all 4 riders come out. All of them have some small unique mechanics here and there, but it's more like the thematics and the fact that you can now ride a horse with a Death Vance and things like that that really does make you like stand out in terms of Death Knight. But you still don't stop being a Death Knight. You're still a Frost DK, Unholy Death Knight, Blood Death Knight at the core. Now you just get that extra flavor that you do feel. Yeah. Yeah, but it's more thematics. Not necessarily thematics, because they did say at the end of the day, there are extra talents. They do actually add impact in your gameplay. How much impact is varying depending on hero spec though. Some are a little more muted visually, but have actual rotational impact. Others don't have a gameplay hook, but are very visual. Like Spellslinger Mage was very pretty, but it did 0 impact in your rotation, where they added a slight gameplay hook, and now there is actually a bit more interactivity with it. In terms of how that plays. So it varies, right? So you have, I guess, the least visual impactful, but also least rotational impactful is the Wildstalker for Feral Druids and Rested Druids, because it doesn't really do anything unique. There's some interactions, but not like a huge gameplay hook. And then I would say, what would be the one that's like the most interactive in terms of how you play? Like maybe a Guardian Druid of the Claw. When you go cat weaving, that's pretty impactful. That's pretty huge, but like in the best way possible. That's a specific example, though. I think Deathstalker Rogue would have been one, maybe, but not in its current form. Not well. It's not like it gives you a new button, but like the amount of mechanics it gives you, like it's quite a bit to adjust to, I guess. Eldraki Reaver, I'd say, would be a pretty nuanced one, because you have so many cooldowns that give you like a very 5-second, 4-second window of like, hey, giga damage right here, and you want to overlap those windows at the same time, and essentially gives you another one of those windows, which doesn't really, in my mind, I think of it as like unique complexity. It's more like a minutia, an extra layer of minutia for you to manage. But it is impactful, and it is going to impact your rotation. Like you're really going to feel it, not in the best way, but you. I'm trying to think of a better example. with a Warlock, I think it's probably the best example of it does change your rotation, it does change your focus, it does change your build, right? Whether it's Destro, but probably more as Affliction, a heavy dot focus is really cool, right? Malefic Rapture goes to the side, while your Wither, your new Corruption, is highlighted a lot more. So now instead of using your dots to empower your Malefic Rapture, now you use the Malefic Rapture to empower your Wither. You still play exactly the same as before, and there's a focus there, but Wither's such a big component, you end up pressing Malefic Rapture for the Wither, not because you have a big setup and you want to do a bunch of Malefic Raptures, which may alter your rotation slightly, but it's like probably like the best one where like your focus changes, where Affliction Warlock's like, yeah, when you add up add up all of your dots like Agony, Corruption, UA, Siphon, Life on Live, Soul Rot, Miasma, is it? It's the one that spreads Agonies everywhere. Vile Taint, not Miasma. That's a Final Fantasy dot. When you add up all those dots, yeah, your dots are actually a good portion of your damage, but when you look at the actual like details, at the very top is Malefic Rapture, and that's what's doing like a huge portion of your damage, and you play around it. Once you have all of your dots, now you have a big Malefic Rapture window. You gotta make sure this Malefic Rapture windows do a lot. That's where it's gonna be a huge portion of your damage. Why am I getting PI'd? Did you PI me there? But with Wither, your Corruption, now the new Wither, is your top damage in all situations. So your rotation doesn't necessarily change, but your focus will change. So I think that's probably the best one that's like an impactful gameplay loop, right? So Guardian Druid, an impactful gameplay change. With a Warlock, impactful gameplay change. But like, here's two specs that I can name off the bat that really stand out in like a pretty fun way. Even though like, what the hell is a Hellcaller for Warlocks, right? Oh, it's like Satyrs or whatever, but like for Warlock, okay. But like, it's actually ends up making a very fun type of gameplay. Yeah, I wonder if your talents are worth our War with an Spec exclusive. They will be there for level 71 through 80, so you will be able to learn them as you go through and get higher levels. You won't be able to use them at lower levels. Yeah, so I guess you could look at it as, yes, it is to be like expansion exclusive. Kind of like how Covenants are with Shadowlands. Oh, you mean like, no, the way, oh, like that. Okay, so they said that hero talents is the way for them to expand on the class talents because they have a big base, but they realize that if they keep growing these, the amount of combinations just is going to increase in an exponential way. So the idea is to add hero talents that give more of a focus, but also don't exponentially grow out of control. But these are a continuation, because the way they're looking at the Dragonflight talents is, okay, we're going to build upon an evergreen system, and the hero talents are an expansion on an evergreen system. That doesn't mean we're going to be losing Dark Ranger, Pack Leader. I mean, maybe they'll rename them and adjust them and maybe do something with the actual hero specs inside. But this is meant to be like, the way that they said in an interview is a perspective of, we need to find a way to build on a system that can continue having more headroom further for the next expansion, because they got 2 more after this one. So hero talents is a start to build upon after. It's another building block on top of what they have. So this isn't like a feature that's going to be gone after the next expansion, at least as far as we've been told by interviews. Yeah, this is like what they're going to be building upon this afterwards. So I imagine maybe they could add more hero talents, which is like, okay, we can give you a new focus of how you can play your BM Hunter without necessarily changing the core what makes a BM Hunter, right? So maybe that's what they're thinking of. Or maybe they can add a few more gameplay elements to the Dark Ranger to expand it and refine it, or the Pack Leader, but they also have a good base to fall back on, if anything, right? So it's an interesting way, right? So the talents, think of it as like a base for a house, and then you're starting to build like the walls of a house, right? And then these can be the windows, the doors, the furniture, whatever, right? But then you can also have a wooden house or a brick house or a straw house until a wolf comes by and blows it away. You know what I mean? The Enhancement Shaman, they're awesome. We took a look at them earlier, Stormbully. You will be able to go back to the earlier parts of the stream where we actually got to play it and see the damage that it does. We were trying out to see if we could play around the Lava Lash and the Totems thing. Totems can be good. I just need a lot more haste to make it work. It was very tough to play that one with like no haste whatsoever. I know they got teams working on parts of Midnight and Last Titan already. I assume they do. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. We'll see, because they did set out like a a plan. So I imagine they want to make sure at least that the story side of things is congruent. Like they already need to have an ending written and figure out what's going to be the story elements of each expansion, right? That's got to be set. And I imagine they wouldn't have revealed 3 expansions unless they've had like at least what the intro is going to be, the climax, and the ending, right, of this World Soul Saga. I think they would have had that written, because imagine they're like, oh, we're just gonna start the War Within, and I'll finish writing the rest of it. Let's just announce it now. I think they at least got the basic core there. They said they already do. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. We'll see, right? Does that mean that it's already in production and Last Titan's already been planned out? Really? Do you guys have like any like links to if it's an interview thing? If you can post them in Discord, that'd be awesome. I'd just like to read it if that is true. That is awesome if that's the case. Foundation wouldn't stand a hurricane, but the Foundation couldn't withstand a hurricane? Yeah, this is why like Hunters are gonna go through a bit of a redesign with their talents. I do agree with you on that. Like, it was interviewed with someone from Holly. Yeah, if you can link it, like wherever you saw it in Discord, that'd be awesome. I like to watch it or read it or whatever. Preach, can't remember. Yeah, if you can find that, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see it for myself or watch it or whatever the hell, right? Read it, watch it, whatever I got. I wanna witness it. But yeah, I gotta set up a couple more classes, don't I? Firestar does across a lot of the faction we're part of. We're all marksman focused hunters that didn't use pets. Were they? I had no idea. I had no clue. Yep, hold up, I just named passages from a regular amount with skywriting. Want to see if it looks like tested? Oh, okay, hold on, Egg. Yeah. Might be. I was yapping stream. Let's test. Yeah, let's test it. I'm down. Wait, so you got a horse, right? I'm already in a group. It says I'm already in a group. I don't know why. Can you invite me? It says they can join our group because I'm in an invite. Can you invite me? Can you send me an invite? Because apparently I'm in a group, it says. I am? Okay, so I'm not sure having anything pop up for me. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna make a custom Dal Pals. Just find me in custom under Dal Pals. Maybe this will work. I have no idea. Shows people play and dueling outside main cities. I can in a bit, maybe. I was gonna hop off in a bit, actually. I gotta get food. Okay, so I can't right click on your thing to get pasture. Yeah, it's not letting me. Are you sure it's enabled? Mounts, skywriting. Member of your group can ride along on specific mounts. This option has no cost, so it has to be specific mounts. Yeah. So it has to be specific mounts. Yeah. So it can't be all of them. Only the original dragon riding ones. Oh, you can do the Anurolos if you have the mythic bird from Farak. I don't think they give us those. That would have been awesome though. But on live you can. Wait, can you do a normal green proto drake? Because that is a proto drake. I wonder if that would work. I wonder if that was a loop here. I also have it too. I don't know if you can. No? Okay. That's fine. I was thinking maybe that was like... Yeah, I can't do this one either. That's okay. Yeah, so it has to be only those dragon riding mounts. That's fine. That's fine. Not upset about it at all. We tried. Lone Wolf is still in the game. It is in the game, yeah. Although hunters are getting a change of talents next week. We don't really know exactly what that means, but we'll find out, I guess, when the next build comes around. I'm kind of hoping Lone Wolf gets removed. Like, if they want marksman to run around without a pet, that's fine, but like, can at least give the pet's utility to this hunter, right? Okay, you choose to run without a pet, but like, can I still have some kind of utility, right? You don't need to give him a stun or anything, but like, can they get tenacity or lust or The other one, the cooldown, the Master's Call that they can just use on their own. That'd be nice, right? Some kind of utility like that. So marksman could just use it without a pet. It shows you how much I play Hunter. All good. Yeah, they still do have it though. Yeah, they still have it for marksman. But maybe not next week. We'll see though. We'll see what they do. Wait, they're doing a 20-year concert for WoW in Switzerland? This an orchestra? That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Let's set up another class, boys. Give me a class. I'm gonna be doing them for like a big video. Give me a class that I haven't put up yet. I just need to get one. I need to make more hordes. I definitely just start making more hordes. Making pet interactive with trick shots, specifically volley, would be sick. That would be cool. Droid? Okay, we could do droid. I just need to set him up. I actually like that one. I shouldn't have skipped. You know, I like Hammer into Torn a lot better than normal Torn. I just think they look good. Like, the moose antlers are pretty neat. Always like that. Yeah. Doesn't really matter, but that'll work. Yo. That'll work. I'm just trying to set up characters with the tier sets. That's all I'm doing. I'm not actually going to mess with them or anything. Concentration, professional feedback, cross concentration. Okay, yeah. They have a new article for profession stuff. I haven't really messed around with it too much. I really like the druid set. It looks sick. I don't know how good it's going to look on a Tauren. It looks alright. It'll probably look better on a male Tauren. Oh, actually, probably would look huge on the male Tauren. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go to Barber and try to see if I can switch over from female to male. Just because they have a wider stature, and I think that shoulder is gonna be massive. Yeah. Blue tattoos, man. That I DC. Swear to God if I DC'd. Swear to God if I DC'd. I'm playing the beta right now. Hell yeah. Why can't I go to Khazalgar? So on a max level realm, you can't go to Khazalgar. You could go if you play on Alaria or Khadgar. Those are the leveling realms that actually let you explore the new zones and delves and dungeons and all those other things. So if you're making a max level character on the max level realm, which is, I forget what's called, turned up to 11. Yeah, these go up to 11. On these realms, you can't go to Khazalgar. You're kind of, these max level realms are for dungeon testing, raid testing, PvP testing, like group stuff. Okay. All right. Apparently the game does not want me to go barbershop. Fine. Whatever. Wait. Oh yeah. You can actually skyride as a druid form now. I like that. I'm forgetting about it. I'm gonna go over here. Zuldazar apparently is not laggy. Not as bad at least. Please double Flightstone gain or get rid of... Yeah. Honestly, I think it may not be the worst idea to get rid of Flightstones. Oh god, come on. Yeah, I think we probably should get rid of Flightstones and just keep crests. We were talking with Guildies about it yesterday, and yeah, a lot of us agree on that same front there. But we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna hold Darby's thing in the moment. Lots of pets. Yeah. You do get a lot of pets to play with this biome. Isn't he, That'll work. I like the one horn combo. Look how good that looks, dude. That shoulder is massive. Oh, that's what I like. I don't like the little mask on him like this. It looks better on Night Owls, but yeah, it's fine. It looks better, I think. It looks better. It looks huge. Beefy. Alright, now I'll park the character here for later. I got some stuff I'm going to be working on these guys. But yeah, druids are pretty fun. I have a video on druids, so if you want to see more of it. I have a bunch of class stuff on the channel. I have a playlist for it too. I'll probably start putting more stuff on the beta playlist than anything. Alright, well with that, I'm probably gonna hop off for the night. Sally! Sally! Oh my god. Appreciate you, my man. Yo, can we get an ass like Sally boys? Wait, what do you mean keep going? Like, you mean just keep streaming? Or like keep being a good content creator? What do you mean by that, man? Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate ya. Oh man. Okay. Because I was about to hop off, man. I was gonna go get some food, get some work done. What do you mean? Now I feel like I need to stick around, man. Playing a bit right now. The one for leveling? Oh, yeah. So Khadgar and Alaria is the ones you're looking for. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. There it is. Damn.
Doll, great content.
Appreciate you. Do you mean keep it going, like keep streaming, or like keep doing what you're doing? Like content-wise, video-wise. Not a single headpiece looks good on a cow. There's some that do look good, but there's usually like, yeah, I think it's like the full helm ones. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, I am gonna call it up, but I tell you, appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much for joining us. Thank you for healing. I really appreciate it. I will need to do some healing dungeons in the future. So if you want to bring your survival hunter next week, right, Sally? I'll tell you what. You healing me today, I'm gonna heal for you next week, right? Unless somebody else wants to heal us, because I want to test survival hunter too. I will run healer, and we'll have you run survival to test it out. I don't know how big the changes are gonna be, but yeah, maybe we could do something together. Yeah, I will heal if you really absolutely need a healer, and we can do that. What's the best armor class right now? MM survival BM, like on live. I think Beastmaster is a really good one for to commit time into, but explore all three of them. I think you'll find a playstyle you like. If you mean like for War Within, it's kind of hard to tell since Hunters are going through a pretty big change next week. They said they got a big plan lined up for them, but not in this current build, but in the next build, apparently they got something cooking. So I would just not... Like if you're talking about live, I'd say Beastmaster will get you covered for everything you want to do for now. If for War Within, too early to really start saying anything. You'll probably be okay as BM. I am hoping MM and Survival get a couple of changes though. Like MM can burst 1 million 5 target DF. That being said, I think most people end up playing BM for raids and even M+, just because it's one more survivable, because you're not as squishy as MM. And you could do considerably good damage, not just burst AoE, but overall good damage. So it can BM. Yeah, I would just say BM is like the new player coming into the game and you just need the spec to like start playing. Beastmaster I think is a good one. That's what I would do. Depending on your gear, for sure. But like if you don't really care about playing meta and you're like, oh, what's a good one to start with? You can play whatever you want to. Survival, Marksman, BM, all are pretty easy to get into as a new player. But if you're just like, oh, I just want to make sure I don't get booted from a dungeon group, just BM. You'll be fine. Like it's end of the season, so you can really play whatever you wanna. Like I don't think anybody really cares that much unless you're like actually pushing. But of course, meta is a meta is a meta is a meta is a meta, right? Casters, evokers all get easy pickings in dungeons and whatnot. For 90 atom level 5 targets with a volley, explosive shot, salvo. Yeah, it's pretty strong, but BM does a lot of like BM. While it may not do great in like 5 target situation, it does great in most situations, you know. So you can either be a specialist against 5 targets or just be good at everything. You know what I mean? I guess it's a choice everybody can pick. I still would suggest BM just for the generalized stuff. All right, I'm gone. Stomp OP. Stomp is pretty strong. Have a wonderful evening, boys. Thanks so much for popping in. Thanks so much for joining me in Dungeons. Got a lot of footage out of it. I'm going to be working on a pretty big project that's not releasing tomorrow, but releasing the next day. And then tomorrow, I think for duels, we're just going to do live duels and see how that goes. There's a chance that we do our normal live duels and we for some reason do beta instead, but beta is still not super stable. Once beta is a bit more stable and there's not as many DCs as we experienced today, then maybe by next week or so. But we'll see. I'd love to do some duels on beta as well. You guys have a good one. Thanks so much for popping in. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.
Últimamente nuestras charlas son comparecencias. Un pasito más para la indulgencia. Un abogado por si acaso y si el juez está de paso termina dictaminando la sentencia. Salimos presuntos de inocencia. Pasito para atrás por si nos arrepentimos. Si nadie es culpable pues culpamos al destino con el